I'll let you know when you're ready.
Okay, just point your finger. It's a playoff sports night in Northern Cambria. Good evening, everybody. With Ward Hilliard, I'm Mark Burdick. As we get set for the opening round of the PIAA District 6 Class A playoffs, as the defending Class A champion Northern Cambria Colts host the Marion Center Stingers. And our coverage being brought to you tonight on the pregame show by First National Bank. First National Bank. Visit them online at fnb-online.com. Ward Hilliard, good matchup tonight. The Marion Center Stingers 4-6, but they finished strong, winning 3 out of their last 4 games, and you can't get any hotter than the defending champs, the Colts. They won 9 in a row after a season-opening loss right here to United Valley, 20-14. They reeled off 9 in a row. They are 9-1 and really playing well.
They're for real. There's no two ways about it. And the amazing thing is they've been able to compensate for the loss of a quarterback, a couple of other players. As Coach Schutte just seems to have that magical touch where he can plug somebody in, and they right away do the job. There's no drop-off, and they've played that way all season long. So they're going to be a challenge for Marion Center, who, by the way, has done very well themselves, and especially over the course of the last half of the season. And we've always talked about it, Mark. That's when you want to play your best football, and right now the Stingers are.
Speaking of the quarterback situation, great news for Northern Cambria. They got Ethan Donatelli back into the mix this week. He was cleared to play earlier in the week by the medics, and he will play tonight. He won't start, but they will ease him into the lineup. They'd really like to get Ty Dum back out onto the wing and as a receiver where he's sensational, but man, is he filled in great. It's good to have 2 quarterbacks like Ty Dum and Ethan Donatelli. I'll give you their numbers as we move on, but they're both really good. Donatelli got knocked out in week 3.
Yeah, Dum is just a phenomenal athlete. He does it on all ends, defense, offense. When he was a receiver, he's really tough, hard-nosed kid, perfect for this team, and he's helped carry them to this point here tonight.
On our First National Bank pregame show, you will see interviews with both Marion Center head coach Adam Rising and, of course, Northern Cambria Colts coach Sam Schutte. Our presenting sponsors of the Northern Cambria Colts on Renda Digital TV, a big thank you to Smith Coal Company and also the American Legion Post number 508. And they are watching. They have a group watching at the Post, so thank you, American Legion Post 508 and Smith Coal Company. So we'll have a look at the starting lineups. We even have the game day weather, statistical comparison, and much more aboard as we move forward. So we have you covered.
Yep, it's going to be a good night.
We're going to come back with first we'll lead off with Adam Rising of the Marion Center Stingers in his 6th season, a record of 30-29. He's 5-2, interestingly enough, against the Northern Cambria Colts, and then we'll follow that up with Sam Schutte in his 7th season. He's 45-31, 3-5 against the Stingers, and it's something he mentions in the interview that, yeah, they've had our number a little bit, and these 2 teams did play earlier in the season. Week number 3, it was when Donatelli got hurt, and Northern Cambria won that game pretty tight, 21-7. So Marion Center, a much different team, and Northern Cambria, of course, will get Donatelli back. We'll see how much he plays as the evening goes on. So more to come on our First National Bank pregame show. Coach Rising coming up on the other side of the break. It's the District 6 Class A playoffs, Marion Center and the Northern Cambria Colts here on Renda Digital TV.
You can shop for pretty much anything online. Clothes, food, vacations, you name it, all without ever leaving the comfort of your couch. Finally, banking can be just that easy too. With the all-new FMB eStore, you can shop for hundreds of financial products to manage your money, all from the comfort of your couch. From clicks to bricks, we've got you covered. Experience the FMB eStore in branch, on your phone, or online at fmb-online.com.
The team at Smith Coal and Oil know how hard work and dedication pay off. The Northern Cambria athletes and coaches know this as well and make their communities proud. Smith Coal and Oil is pleased to be a sponsor of high school athletics. Good luck to all the athletes in the playoffs. The cold weather has arrived. Need coal, heating oil, or propane? Give the team at Smith a call and don't let winter catch you by surprise. Smith Coal and Oil in Northern Cambria, 814-948-4708.
The Barnesboro American Legion Post 508 would like to congratulate the Northern Cambria Colts football team and coaches on a fantastic year. Go get them today. Everyone at the Legion is rooting you on.
Let's go Colts!
The Barnesboro Legion invites you to check out the best club in town. Become a social member for only $6 a year and join the Legion family. Tickets are still available for tomorrow's Auxiliary Cash Bash starting at 5 p.m., open to members and signed-in guests. Barnesboro Legion, proud supporter of NC student athletes.
Colt pride never dies.
We're the lifeblood of the community.
It's so much more than just a job.
So good patient care is providing top quality care, but also in a timely fashion.
They don't need to go to Pittsburgh for that. They can stay right here in their backyard.
So when a patient walks into your office, you receive them as your family member.
A patient leaves my office feeling heard.
And the focus truly is on what will get us our best patient outcome.
R4H, this is Bree. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Justin Nagel with R4H Medical Transportation.
R4H is here when you need us. R4H provides transportation 7 days a week, including holidays. We offer both local and long-distance transportation for ambulatory clients, as well as those who require a wheelchair, gurney chair, or stretcher van. We provide transportation to medical appointments, social, and holiday events. We take pride in providing quality care and professional services to all of our clients. Due to our rapid growth and increasing need for our services, we are looking to expand our team. If you are interested in joining our team as a driver, apply online at rider4h.com. Full-time, part-time, casual, and seasonal driver positions are available in many locations. R4H Medical Transportation is an equal opportunity employer.
As always, because of you,
we are R4H.
Hi, everybody. We welcome you back to our First National Bank pregame show from Duffy Doherty Stadium as the Northern Cambria Colts and the Marion Center Stingers are getting ready for the quarterfinal matchup here tonight. And I'm with Marion Center head coach Adam Rising. And, Coach, it's been a great finish to the season, qualifying for the playoffs. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mark. It really has. The kids, since the first couple weeks, are just getting better and sticking with the system and trusting the process. We've gotten better every week, and it's been neat to see. It's been a good week. I know, it's been chilly, but when we've got snow on the ground, I said to the guys, there's a lot of schools across the state that's collecting equipment on Monday, and here we are, and the kids are excited, and so is our staff.
I think it's the first playoff appearance for the Stingers since the COVID-shortened season in 2020, and you won 3 of your past 4 games to get in. And really what impressed me, other than the crazy 46-41 victory over Conemaugh Township, I thought the number that stood out to me was more on the defensive end, even in the loss to Purchase Line. You really played some good D.
You bet. Yeah, it really, Coach Ackerson and Coach Smith do a great job on defense with Coach Cressley's help and Coach Oswald and Coach Trimble and Coach Cover. Just schematically, put our guys in good positions. Our guys have been really rallying to the football. Been playing sound. Our D-line's been solid. And just rallying, trusting, defensively, we've been pretty solid with bouncing between a 4 and a 5, which has been giving some offense, some fits as well. And Noah McCoy's had some huge picks on defense, and which has been neat to see. Plashnock and Stewart and, Rising and Phillips and Hankins, and those guys are playing some great D as well.
Well, tonight, the Northern Cambria Colts, they're 9-1. You played them back on September 8th, 21-7. They had the better end of it, but it may be a little bit of a gauge, but I know Coach Schutte already told me it's so long ago, both teams are a lot different. I'm sure you agree. Sure.
Yeah, you go back to way back to week 3, younger guys getting more and more reps, and we did. We played them really tough up there, and knowing Coach Schutte and his staff, and those boys that played in the D6 championship last year and won it. We brought a lot of seniors back and a lot of upperclassmen, which is huge. But our guys, Mark, they believe. We've been in some really tight games, And, it's just taken some weeks for our offensive line to develop that gel and that continuity. And just really excited for this opportunity for our guys. Like you said, it's been a couple years since we've been in playoffs. And, guys, this is a new season. Everybody's 0-0 at this point.
What kind of tilted things for you down the stretch, Adam, do you think?
I really think just younger guys getting more reps, us playing a solid JV schedule, and just really offensive line starting to gel. We've got a lot of young, a lot of kids that haven't seen varsity experience, Mark. And so when those guys started to click week 4, week 5, it all starts with Austin McKendrick at the center. Does a great job with up there, and Mason Mantini and Lakin Bailey and Carter Knox and Colin Anderson. I mean, those are the guys that anchored. So, and Stewart's been running hard. Rising's finally getting enough reps under his belt, being a quarterback, distributing the ball where it needs to be. And that's been the key, is just continuity. And, high school kids, getting them to come to school every day so they're at practice every day is huge as well.
Well, keys tonight, other than the obvious not turning it over, penalties, what do you have to do to walk out of here with an upset win?
We got to rally the ball. Number 10, Ty Dumb stepped in there against us, actually, the fourth quarter of week 3 is when he made that transition to quarterback. And, he runs a great jet option, jet read, and you got Shreddy behind him. He runs downhill. I think he's run at 1,500-yard mark. Number 25, the receiver, he's their leading receiver. We got to rally those guys. 10 and 22 are but playmakers, and we got to get 11 hats to the ball. We got to control the ball offensively, and like you just said, we got to limit penalties and limit turnovers for us to push this team into the fourth quarter.
Adam, thanks for doing this. We'll talk to you after the game as well. That'll save you the call for Coach's Corner Saturday morning, and we appreciate it. We wish you the best of luck. It's kind of unusual for me because I have not seen you guys this year. I missed the first game of the season, as you know, and I haven't seen Northern Cambria, so a little unusual prep week for me too, but we wish you the best, and we'll talk to you on the post game.
Thank you.
Head coach Adam Rising, First National Bank pregame show. Applying for loans just got easier. Apply for multiple loans at once with First National Bank's fast and easy eStore Common App. We're going to come back and walk across the sideline and visit with Northern Cambria head coach Sam Schutte. When we continue, it's the Colts and the Stingers in the quarterfinals of the PIAA District 6 playoffs on Renda Digital TV.
Have you dreamed of blazing fast internet speeds and unlimited data? Well, dream no more. Introducing SeaWorld, your gateway to a seamless online experience. Thanks to T-Mobile's revolutionary 5G internet, you can now get lightning-fast connectivity right in the comfort of your own home. And it's only $50 a month. For more details, call Brian, SeaWorld's friendly and knowledgeable sales representative at 724-463-3200, extension 122. SeaWorld, the future of internet is here.
What's up, everyone? I'm Carissa Luther.
And I'm Dante Luther. And we got another one. Freedom Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Northern Cambria is now Luther Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Same great place, same great people, same great service. Call or visit us today.
Innovations of Home in Marion Center is a proud supporter of all the local student athletes. The team at Innovations of Home wishes the players and coaches the best of luck in today's matchup. The holiday season is approaching, and if your house could use some sprucing up with flooring, kitchen, and bath materials, or paints for a new holiday look, Innovations of Home can help with professional service and stunning results. InHomePA.com or visit Innovations of Home on Route 119 in Marion Center. Innovations of Home, the place that has everything.
There are lots of choices in life. No matter what you're told, when you're hurt and need physical therapy, you have a choice. Smart people choose Mahoning Physical Therapy. Mahoning Physical Therapy has been serving the region since 1989 with experienced therapists, knowledgeable in orthopedic and lymphedema rehabilitation and aquatic therapy. Mahoning is Medicare certified with convenient offices in Clymer and Marion Center. That's a lot of reasons to choose Mahoning Physical Therapy, accepting all major insurances.
Did you know Citizens Ambulance Service is there for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week?
Did you know the annual Citizens Ambulance membership drive is starting?
Be on the lookout for membership renewal envelopes in your mailbox.
To become a new member, it's super easy this year. Look for the QR codes in the community. Just scan the code and it will take you to the membership page.
Household memberships help cover the cost of being ready 24/7 for the community. Becoming a new member is easy this year. Citizens Ambulance Service, community support makes it work. Hi, everybody. Mark Burdig as we welcome you back to Duffy Doherty Stadium for tonight's PIAA District 6 quarterfinal matchup between the Northern Cambria Colts and the Marion Center Stingers as we continue on the First National Bank pregame show. And, Coach, here we are, 9-1 season. I haven't talked to you since the scrimmage that you had down at Homer Center in August. So, first of all, congratulations are in order on an outstanding season.
Thanks.
What about the adversity that you had to overcome? You lost your quarterback, Ethan Donatelli, in week 4 maybe?
Yeah, week 4 we lost him to Marion Center, and here we are again playing them.
Yeah, here we are exactly. And Ty Dum did an outstanding job stepping in for Ethan, and he's just really grown in that position.
He absolutely has, and it's been one of those bittersweet things because we really like having Ty out in the edge at wide receiver, and he does some really special things out there. But it's been equally special seeing him really develop into this position at quarterback, and first starting out with his legs and in the option game, and now really starting to develop his knack at throwing, and like I said, just really becoming an all-around quarterback.
He was our IRMC Renda Media Player of the Week for Week 10. Rushed for over 100, threw for over 100, and 3 interceptions on the defensive side. Not too bad of a night for him.
Yeah, he's been a gamer ever since he's been a sophomore, and it's been really apparent, and we're just really fortunate to have him on our team.
Well, the other good news, speaking of Donatelli, is that you did get good news from the medical docs on his return from injury. Maybe update our viewers on that and what might transpire moving forward with maybe infusing him back into the lineup.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Ethan's just been an asset to our team. He put the work in. He's a leader, and he understands what we want to do and how we want to do it. So we're probably going to get him in at spots, not overwhelming him too early and try to get him re-injured. So, the plan is that we're going to ease him back in, and hopefully we can continue winning and continue getting him in and getting Ty Dum back out in that wide receiver role and, running with a 2-quarterback system, which makes us, even harder to prepare for.
How different are you from when he went down? Because usually as the season goes on, you're adding things maybe to the playbook, but I would assume Ethan, at least from a study hall standpoint, was with you all the way.
Yeah, Ethan has not missed the practice. He's been here day one since he's injured up until now. So, we tried to keep the playbook the same for Ty and Ethan. Obviously, the play calls are different. So, as far as changing mindset, really hasn't been an issue for us. Ty's took reps throughout the summer, so, he was just it was more just experience gaining for him. I will say, Ty's legs make the play calling a little bit different. So putting Ethan back in there, maybe mindset-wise as far as what's open downfield as opposed to what's open right in front of us in the run game might be a little bit different.
Sam, defense usually wins championships, as they say. It certainly played a large role in your title win at Mansion Park last week. Man, down the stretch, you guys were really awesome on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and it's starting to be a little bit remissive of what we saw last year. Our defense really started to come into their own this time of year, last year, and really playing lights out against Cambria Heights last week. 2 big goal line stops and holding them to 11 points has just been, again, it's starting to be a little bit eerie on how they're starting to come into their own and just really, really getting after the ball. And I think that comes down to just really understanding the concepts that our coaches are teaching them. And, my hat's off to our defensive guys and how they teach these players and how they get them ready each week in and week out. So, just a great defensive concept that I think they get put in their brains each week.
Well, finally, the road back to Mansion Park starts here at home. You have to be excited about playing here at Duffy Doherty Stadium, and you're going to be playing a familiar opponent that really finished the season strong in Marion Center. Talk about tonight's matchup.
Well, we're not taking them for lightly. We really have not had great success against Marion Center. I think we beat them this year 21-7, which really wasn't a big margin considering the heavy favorite we were going into the game, and they're a good team. I think they play 3 phases of the ball real well, and I think they're a team that's up and coming, and I think they're a team that's playing with nothing to lose. They're building a good future. They have a solid run there at the end of the game, and I feel like they're viewing us as a team that has everything to lose and they have everything to gain. So that's how we practice, and that's how we're going to play tonight.
Coach, thanks for doing this, and best of wishes here tonight. Good luck.
Thank you.
We'll talk to him on the post-game show, too. Sam Schutte, head coach of the Northern Cambria Colts. We'll come back with more from Duffy Doherty Stadium when our First National Bank pregame show continues. But first, let's take this time out on the IRMC Renda Media Football Network.
You can shop for pretty much anything online. Clothes, food, vacations, you name it, all without ever leaving the comfort of your couch. Finally, banking can be just that easy too. With the all-new FNB e-store, you can shop for hundreds of financial products to manage your money, all from the comfort of your couch. From clicks to bricks, we've got you covered. Experience the FNB e-store in branch, on your phone, or online at fnb-online.com.
Hello, this is Jay
and Shannon
from Hutton Blues Insurance. We pride ourselves on building strong personal relationships with our clients.
We are an independent agency offering you the best coverage at the best rate. When you buy insurance, whether it's for your home, car, business, or life, you want an advocate working in your best interests. And that's Hutton Blues Insurance, Route 119 North, just outside of Indiana.
We're also honored to have been voted in the top 2 insurance companies in the 23-24 Best of Indiana County contest.
Thank you, Indiana County.
Good luck, Colts! From Lynn Sunoco of Northern Cambria, servicing your auto mechanical needs with expert care. Lynn Sunoco has a long list of satisfied customers. Also in Northern Cambria, Medvan Transport, providing non-emergency transports for wheelchair and station car transports for all your medical transport needs. Medvan Transport is now hiring drivers and EMTs.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your local Erie agent is William G. Meckling Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 724-465-4261 or visit mecklinginsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
The Barnesboro Slovak Club is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. And if you're looking for a friendly, comfortable atmosphere with good friends and entertainment, then try the Barnesboro Slovak Club. The Barnesboro Slovak Club welcomes new members, and there's always fun activities to do there. And be sure to check the Slovak Club out on Facebook for upcoming events. Again, that's the Barnesboro Slovak Club. Join today.
We welcome you back into the booth live from Northern Cambria's Duffy Doherty Stadium on the First National Bank pregame show. Applying for loans just got easier. Apply for multiple loans at once with FNB's Fast and Easy e-store Common App. Check it out at fnb-online.com. Well, weather was very cold this week. It did warm up very nicely today. The field looks to be in excellent condition like every place else. They had snow out here earlier in the week, but the field seemed to be pretty firm when I walked on it before the pregame show. As to what we can expect here tonight as the game unfolds, let's check in with our AccuWeather meteorologist, Jeff Nordine, for First National Bank.
AccuWeather meteorologist Jeff Nordine with your First National Bank game day forecast. Here's what the teams and fans can expect tonight at Duffy Doherty Stadium in Northern Cambria. As we approach game time at 7 p.m., we'll be looking at a little bit of cloud cover, but it's overall going to be a pretty clear sky for the evening with a temperature near 48. And then as we move through the game, we're expecting temps to dip into the low 40s. Closer to game day end, it'll be around 41. Winds throughout the game is going to be calm at about 6 to 12 miles per hour, and in general, out of the south-southwest, likely not being too much of a factor, but depending on where you're kicking, it could be shifted right or left. For Renda Digital TV and First National Bank, I'm AccuWeather meteorologist Jeff Nordine.
Well, that doesn't sound too bad, does it? Going to be a little bit cool, but going to be rain-free, snow-free tonight, so not too bad for early November. As for a look at these two teams' stats, the Stingers come in with a record of 4-6, and the Northern Cambria Colts 9-1. Our weather and our team comparison brought to you by First National Bank. Of course, you can shop and buy products and financial services online. Explore our products and financial education to find the solutions you need. Check out easily, apply online, or schedule an appointment for expert in-person guidance at First National Bank. Visit them online at fnbonline.com. Stingers won 3 of their last 4 games. The Colts lost their first game, won 9 games in a row. Why don't you run through the stats, the key stats in this ball game as far as how these two teams match up?
Well, I think, first of all, the points per game are significant. 30 for Northern Cambria, and that's 15 for Marion Center. So that certainly said you could lean toward the Colts. However, Stingers playing better defense. They give out 21 points per game compared to 12 for Northern Cambria, and that's pretty tight. You get to total offense almost a wash. A little bit more for
339 to 231. Actually,
they've got a 100-yard advantage on that. I should say they being Northern Cambria. Total defense, that'll be significant. 176 yards per game for the Colts. 259 for Marion Center.
Stats brought to you by First National Bank, and that is our FNB pregame show. Stay with us for the start of tonight's game, right around the corner. And we thank our presenting sponsor Smith Coal Company and American Legion Post 508. Coming back with the opening kickoff right after this on Renda Digital TV.
Ethan Donatelli. Number 78 is Dawson Schutte.
Centerbank.com. Looking for a bank that's rooted in your community? Looking for a bank that has all the latest options that a hometown bank should have? For personal and business banking, home loans and student loans, and fraud protection that's state-of-the-art, trust Marion Center Bank. With locations servicing Indiana, Armstrong, and Cambria counties. Struggling with student loan applications and decisions? Now is the perfect time to inquire about student loans at Marion Center Bank. MarionCenterBank.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
I better not get the lineups in, but
we're the lifeblood of the community.
It's so much more than just a job.
So good patient care is providing top quality care, but also in a timely fashion.
They don't need to go to Pittsburgh for that. They can stay right here in their backyard.
So when a patient walks into your office, you receive them as your family member.
A patient leaves my office feeling heard.
And the focus truly is on what will get us our best patient outcome.
R4H, this is Bree. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Justin Nagel with R4H Medical Transportation. R4H is here when you need us. R4H provides transportation 7 days a week, including holidays. We offer both local and long-distance transportation for ambulatory clients, as well as those who require a wheelchair, gurney chair, or stretcher van. We provide transportation to medical appointments, social, and holiday events. We take pride in providing quality care and professional services to all of our clients. Due to our rapid growth and increasing need for our services, we are looking to expand our team. If you are interested in joining our team as a driver, apply online at rider4h.com. Full-time, part-time, casual, and seasonal driver positions are available in many locations. R4H Medical Transportation is an equal opportunity employer.
As always, because of you,
we are R4H.
Back deep from Marion Center, we have number 2, Alex Stewart.
Back with you at Duffy Doherty Stadium. Northern Cambria won the toss and deferred. They will kick off to
number 1, Mike Knitsky.
Marion Center.
Number 8, sorry.
Kicking off
Mike Knitsky.
Will be Mike Knitsky. He was a soccer player, and they recruited him, and he's done an outstanding job for the Northern Cambria Colts.
Playoff games, kicking is very important, so certainly that's a plus.
Kicking from the hash, it's a squib kick, and it gets by Stewart, and it's going to roll out of bounds, and the Stingers, in all likelihood, will take it at the 35-yard line.
Not what he wanted to do, obviously. Kicked it on the line, made it difficult to field, but also could not keep it on the field. So that's a break for the Stingers. They get started. We'll see how Adam Rising does there. I think they need to get out of the block quickly here, Mark. Anytime you're in a playoff atmosphere, you want to start establishing something offensively.
First minute of each quarter presented by First National Bank. At First National Bank, applying for loans just got easier. Apply for multiple loans at once with FNB's Fast and Easy eStore Common App.
Their own 35-yard line.
Under center is Adam Rising, a sophomore, 5'11", 180. They go split backs with a wingman to the right. This offense really started to improve when they moved Isaac Besa to a running back, fullback position, and the give is to Alex Stewart, and he has a couple of yards. Caleb Dolby on the tackle, hybrid linebacker for the Colts, 6'1", 170-pound junior. Stingers, as Ward mentioned, 231 yards per game, 152 on the ground, 79 through the air. They're a -12, however, in the giveaway takeaway department.
It's not good. You got to eliminate that in these kind of games. To really swing the momentum if you start turning the ball over.
2nd down, 7 to go. The give up the middle to Besa, and Besa spins for 4 yards up to about the 42-yard line, where it'll set up 3rd down and short. On the stop, Ben Messina, linebacker for the Northern Cambria Colts. Just let me give you their numbers. 176 yards allowed per game, 98 yards rushing, 78 through the air. This is a defense that has really improved, where they're playing at a level like they did at the end of the year when they won that District 6 championship a year ago.
So important. Defense is what carries you. I don't care how many points you're scoring, you got to stop the other teams. So far, the Colts have been doing that.
Big early 3rd down play here for the Stingers. Their first opportunity on 3rd down. Let's see how they do. They give it up the middle to Stewart, and Stewart does have enough for a 1st down for Marion Center. Needed the 45, and he just got over. Lucas Schutte being credited.
Good series. That's a good series for the Stingers.
Actually, Dawson Schutte.
Number 15, Lucas Schutte.
It was Lucas. You're right, Chris. I don't have Lucas on my chart here on the starting lineup.
There's a few Schutties down here, huh?
Parker Schutte and Dawson Schutte are brothers. They are the nephew of head coach Sam Schutte. We'll have to see where Lucas fits into the mix here. 1st and 10 right at the 45. Wing, and they give it to that wing. And with the football for the Marion Center Stingers is Landon Cook. Lucas Schutte again on the tackle for the Northern Cambria Colts. They're going to give them just 1 yard to the 46-yard line.
Nice job by the Colts not taking that. That's one of the favorite plays of Marion Center, that inside little reverse, you want to call it that. And they stuffed it beautifully there.
Our first quarter is being presented by First National Bank. 2nd down, 9 to go. Rising, play action pass, boots to his left, throws and overshoots his intended receiver, Alex Stewart. So it'll be 3rd down and 9.
So it's 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, he had him open. He just overthrew him. And again, they're going to the left. My comments on that, a right-handed quarterback rolling left, it's hard to do. And that's what happened. Ball sailed on him a little.
Coaches would tell you, though, there's 2 halves to the field.
I understand that.
3rd down and 9. By the way, our public address announcer to our right, been here forever. Is that 30 years, Jay? Wow, that's incredible. 3rd down and 9. Receiver to the left boundary is Noah McCoy. And they give on an inside reverse, and diagnosing it, the Colts defense, Isaac Besa on the carry, and Austin Amsdale made the stop. Amsdale, a senior, 5'10", 205, and the Stingers will have to punt it away. They
with the ball on the 47.
will use Alex Stewart as the punter. Isaac Besa is the long snapper.
That's a make or break play. If the defense stays home, they can stuff it, and that's what they did.
Ty Dunn back deep to receive the punt. The Colts in their home uniforms, black pants and jerseys. Of course, if you're watching it, you can see it, right? Gold numerals. Good snap from Besa, and it's a punt that hits the back of a Marion Center player. It hit off of the back of Michael Fabry, and it's going to go as a net punt of no yards.
Ben Messina recovers the ball for the Colts.
And Ben Messina hopped on that loose football. He just kicked it low right into the back of Fabry.
Alex Stewart upset with himself. You can just see him out there pounding his pads. He just knew he kicked the ball too far. I mean, the ball was too far in front of him, and he just drilled it right into the back of one of his linemen. Boy, a break already for the Northern Cambria Colts.
They will start in Marion Center territory at the 46, and they give it to Scheretti. Scheretti up the middle. Tackled by Austin McKendrick. McKendrick, a sophomore, 6 foot 285, and Marion Center has some beef along that front line. Gain of 2 from one side of the 45 to the other. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Our camera operator, Samantha, upstairs. Hello, Sam, and thank you for your work tonight. Our statistician in the booth is Jerry Rossai, spotter Chris Graham, and our video producer tonight, Andy Hart, tucked in the closet behind me. 2nd down and 8. Give to Scheretti. Stiff arm. Bounces it outside. Inside the 40 down to about the 38-yard line, where he will be close to a 1st down for the Northern Cambria Colts.
Good bit of running there, Mark. He was stopped at the line of scrimmage, managed to bounce back, and had enough quickness to get to the edge. Turned it upfield, so they're now looking at about 2 yards.
Watching the replay, did a good job of reading that. Ty Phillips on the tackle, the freshman for the Stingers. 3rd down and 2 inside the 40. Pistol formation. And Dumb hands it off to Scheretti. Scheretti beats some white jerseys, but I think he's going to lean for a 1st down. He needed the 41, and I think he got inside the 41. Austin McKendrick on the tackle for the Marion Center Stingers, and they will move the chains. 5 minutes into this first quarter, 7 minutes remaining. We are scoreless, but the Colts, winners of 9 in a row, the defending District 6 champions, are on the march.
Those 3 down linemen the Stingers have on defense have some beef to them. And they're going to be hard to move this entire game.
These two teams met back on September 8th. 21-7 Colts victory. And the quarterback, Ty Dunn, runs through a tackle at the 30, inside the 25 to the 24, where he will have about 12 or 13 yards. Colin Anderson on the stop, along with Landon Cook of the Marion Center Stingers.
Nice bit of ball handling by Ty Dunn there. He stuck it in the belly and pulled it out, saw the gap. 12-yard pickup. He is the X factor, I think, in this game.
1st down and 10 at the 24-yard line. Pistol formation, twins left and right. Give to Scheretti, big hole off the right side. Bounces it off a tackle, runs through another. 10-5 flags fly, and we may have a hold on the Northern Cambria Colts as he got down inside the 5-yard line. Ward, maybe you'll see something on the replay.
Yeah, we'll watch that.
79 with tackle Mason Mancini.
I'd have been right there, but I did not. It might have been a bad block in the back, perhaps. I didn't see a hole. I didn't catch that signal. Did you? Holding, okay.
Holding on Northern Cambria.
My eyes aren't what they used to be, I guess. What a nice run by Scheretti. Big hole opened up. Usually on those plays, you don't need that block, or you don't need that hold, and that hurts.
First down and
so they back it up to the 28-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 13 to go. Yard marker still at the line of scrimmage. They need to back it up a few. Toss left to Scheretti. Scheretti gets a block, cuts it back, breaks a tackle. 20, 15, picking his way down near the 10-yard line.
Excellent run, breaking tackles all the way.
Once again, Jackson Scheretti.
Noah McCoy
up the middle, picks up the
on the tackle.
Cambria, about a 13 or 14-yard pickup.
They are in the
17-yard pickup.
Citizens Ambulance red zone.
Number 6 on the tackle, Tyler Philp.
Great job of that offensive front, blocking, knocking up the holes for Scheretti. And these are good running backs, so Northern Cambria's got a whole bevy of them.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. Toss right to Scheretti. Scheretti bounces it outside, gets a block down near the goal line. Another flag flies behind the play, and it's probably going to wipe off a touchdown because he took it the distance.
Once again,
I think that was a block in the back.
Once again, we have a penalty flag.
They call it holding.
Want to thank our
that hurts. I'm sorry.
co-presenting sponsors, Smith Coal and Oil. Winter's right around the corner. If you need coal, heating oil, or propane, give the team at Smith a call at 814-948-4708. And hey, the gang down at Barnesboro, American Legion Post 508, they're streaming the game live tonight at the Legion. Want to say hello to all of them and say a big thank you from Renda Media, Renda Digital TV, for making tonight's game possible. We couldn't do it without you. Hey, go hang out with some friends if you're a Colts fan at the Legion after the game. So now it's backed up to about the 20-yard line. 1st and 20. Motion man is Gavin Rivera, but they give to Scheretti, and not a lot there for Scheretti. Maybe a yard. On the tackle, Ty Phillips for the Marion Center Stingers.
Nice play by Phillips. He kind of knifed through there and got Scheretti before he got started. Boy, it's a couple penalties have been real big helpers here for this Marion Center D, and they need to build on that.
2nd down, 19 to go.
Tie-dum time.
Receiver left is Trey Pershing. Slot receivers Rivera. They think about the option, but Dumb keeps it, and Marion Center defenses it nicely. On the tackle, it was Mason Mantini.
Beautiful job inside there.
So
Mantini on that tackle, I'm sorry.
Maybe a 1-yard pickup.
Early scores, Penns Manor leading Juniata Valley 8-0. And United Valley over Mount Union 6-0.
McCauley with a big run.
3rd down and 8. McCauley for United Valley. Receiver to the right is Caleb Dolney. He has 4 touchdown receptions and 369 yards of receiving yardage to his credit, and Dumb looking to pass. Forced out of the pocket, rolling to his right, bumps it off underneath, deflected and incomplete. And now it'll be 4th down and long. Credit Marion Center's defense here, although the Colts shot themselves in the foot twice.
Penalties. Adam Rising on the pressure there, forced Dumb to just get rid of it. Threw it too hard for the receiver.
First quarter being presented by First National Bank. Applying for loans just got easier. Apply for multiple loans at once with FNB's Fast and Easy eStore Common App.
See, I said something about that kicking, didn't I? At the beginning of the game, we're going to try a field goal here.
Looks like number 8, Mike Knitsky's in there to try a field goal.
35-yarder from what I can figure here.
From the 25 straight on, Mike Knitsky, senior kicker, and the kick is up, and the kick going to be short. No good.
And the kick is no good.
And Marion Center holds off Northern Cambria. Immediate timeout on the field with 3:48 remaining in the first quarter. We're scoreless. Coming back with more on Renda Digital TV.
You can shop for pretty much anything online. Clothes, food, vacations, you name it. All without ever leaving the comfort of your couch. Finally, banking can be just that easy too. With the all-new FNB eStore, you can shop for hundreds of financial products to manage your money, all from the comfort of your couch. From clicks to bricks, we've got you covered. Experience the FNB eStore in branch, on your phone, or online at fnb-online.com.
Do you have stiffness or soreness in the back, neck, or shoulder, or even some hand discomfort? Are your hands and feet not nimble as they once were? Well, these are warning signs and you shouldn't ignore them. You may need an adjustment. Contact Plumville Chiropractic Health Center. Dr. James Stifler has been helping people feel good again for over 25 years and is currently accepting new patients. Contact Dr. James Stifler at the Plumville Chiropractic Health Center, getting you back into the game.
The team at Smith Coal and Oil know how hard work and dedication pay off. The Northern Cambria athletes and coaches know this as well and make their communities proud. Smith Coal and Oil is pleased to be a sponsor of high school athletics. Good luck to all the athletes in the playoffs. The cold weather has arrived. Need coal, heating oil, or propane? Give the team at Smith a call and don't let winter catch you by surprise. Smith Coal and Oil in Northern Cambria, 814-948-4708.
Marion Center football with 3:48 left in the first quarter. We're scoreless.
Say they dodged a bullet, Mark?
Well, for sure, Northern Cambria helped them. Rising, little bubble screen out in the flat, and they cover it well, and a flag flies late. It was Zach Kirsch who smothered the receiver. Trying to see who had that football. Might have been Alex Stewart.
Alex Stewart, tender receiver, he caught the ball, but he was smothered, tackled down hard by number 4, Zach Kirsch.
Face mask.
Penalty on the play.
Right now, the Colts penalties are killing them.
Face mask, inadvertent on Northern Cambria.
So 5-yard mark off, apparently the inadvertent type of face mask. By the way, that Northern Cambria drive, 9 plays, 28 yards, took 4 minutes and 36 seconds, but it was 1 step forward, 2 steps back.
Yeah, penalties, you got to clean that up.
From the 25-yard line.
1st and 5, and they give to Stewart, trying to bounce it outside. He breaks a tackle, and he's close to that lead chain on the far side of the field. Dawson Schutte came across. He's a heck of a football player for Northern Cambria, second on the team with 92 tackles.
I think Alex Stewart got hurt on that. That is a big loss if that's the guy.
Timeout on the field.
We have an injury timeout on the field. We will take a timeout as well with 3:21 remaining in a scoreless first quarter. The Colts and the Stingers, the opening round of the PIAA Class A playoffs, being presented tonight by Smith Coal Company and American Legion Post 508 on Renda Digital TV.
There are lots of choices in life. No matter what you're told, when you're hurt and need physical therapy, you have a choice. Smart people choose Mahoning Physical Therapy. Mahoning Physical Therapy has been serving the region since 1989 with experienced therapists, knowledgeable in orthopedic and lymphedema rehabilitation and aquatic therapy. Mahoning is Medicare certified with convenient offices in Clymer and Marion Center. That's a lot of reasons to choose Mahoning Physical Therapy, accepting all major insurances.
Barnesboro American Legion Post 508 would like to congratulate the Northern Cambria Colts football team and coaches on a fantastic year. Go get them today. Everyone at the Legion is rooting you on.
Let's go Colts!
The Barnesboro Legion invites you to check out the best club in town. Become a social member for only $6 a year and join the Legion family. Tickets are still available for tomorrow's Auxiliary Cash Bash starting at 5 p.m., open to members and signed-in guests. Barnesboro Legion, proud supporter of NC student athletes.
Colt pride never dies.
Alex Stewart, the injured player. So we will keep an eye on that. As Ward mentioned, that would be a tough loss for Marion Center. See who steps in that important role. 2nd down and a yard. Split backs and Rising is going to keep the football. And there's the old tush play, Ward. They push him in the tush. And he has a 1st down up to about the 32-yard line.
There's some facsimile thereof. Yeah, Stewart, I believe, had a bad ankle. That's what he was injured earlier in the season. Managed to come back from that. But he does so much for that offense, though, and to lose him is really going to make it difficult.
Austin Ramsdale in the middle of the scrum there, stopping Rising. New set of downs, football at about the 32-yard line against split backs, and Rising gives to Besa. Besa, big hole up the middle, 40, 45-yard line. He has about, 14 yards on the play. Ty Dunn, the safety and 3rd leading tackler on this Colts team, made the tackle.
That was, quick hitter, opened up a big gap. Base ran straight in like any good fullback uses power. It's not real big.
14-yard pickup for Dunn from the 31 to the 45-yard line.
1st and 10, Marion Center.
Or base, I should say. Dunn made the tackle. Rising around the left end. He's tripped up, but he gets to the 50-yard line. And he'll pick up 5 more.
Runs around the end, tackled by number 58.
Nice little ball fake there. Sucks me. You could say the defense all going to the right. He was going to the left.
Amsdale on the tackle, a gain of 4. Rising 67 rushes, 164 yards, a 2.4 average. Through the air, he's completed 46% of his passes, 51 of 110. 8 interceptions, 672 yards through the air, and 4 touchdowns. Noah McCoy, his leading target, along with Kobe Hankinson, and McCoy's at the bottom of your screen. And the give, and Besa has it again, and he bangs his way in, as we could hear the pads popping in our headset, into Colts territory where Dylan Weaver stopped them.
Number 23, the ball carrier that time.
Dylan Weaver, the fourth leading tackler on the Colts team, with 79 tackles, 5'11", 190-pound senior. The Colts start 5 seniors, 4 juniors, a sophomore, and a freshman on their defense.
That front wall of Marion Center doing a nice job of creating gaps for their running backs.
3rd down and 3 to go. Wings both ways, base of the fullback, and they give it to him, and the blitz up the middle, and popping him is Jack Sharetti. Well, Ward, I can see why Jack Sharetti leads the team with 124 tackles. Look at the replay, and he just comes up the middle.
For a couple-yard loss.
Yeah, he read that beautifully. If that's what he was doing, he just never hesitated. He almost got the handoff.
Looked like he came right through the A-gap, and the result through the A-gap was potent. And it's 4th down and 5. Let's see what Marion Center does here. They do have to run another play. There's 10 on the play clock, 14 on the game clock, and they're a little undecisive here. Either maybe they're going to delay a game and punt it, or they're going to take a timeout is what they're going to do. So we will take 1-2. Our FNB first quarter presented by FNB First National Bank. At First National Bank, applying for loans just got easier. Apply for multiple loans at once with FNB's fast and easy e-store Common App. We're scoreless. Final 5 seconds of the first quarter when we return on Renda Digital TV.
What's up, everyone? I'm Carissa Luther.
And I'm Dante Luther. And we got another one. Freedom Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Northern Cambria is now Luther Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Same great place, same great people, same great service. Call or visit us today.
CenterBank.com. Looking for a bank that's rooted in your community? Looking for a bank that has all the latest options that a hometown bank should have? For personal and business banking, home loans and student loans, and fraud protection that's state-of-the-art, trust Marion Center Bank. With locations servicing Indiana, Armstrong, and Cambria counties. Struggling with student loan applications and decisions? Now is the perfect time to inquire about student loans at Marion Center Bank. MarionCenterBank.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
It looks like Landon Cook will replace Stewart to punt, and the snap floats back. It wasn't Landon, it was Josh Troup, and they allow the punt to roll. Now Dunn picks it up, and at about the 15-yard line, and he's out over the 25. Punt covering 32 yards as the first quarter comes to a close. Thank you to First National Bank for presenting the first quarter. Second quarter right around the corner. We have a good one brewing here at Duffy Doherty Stadium. It's Northern Cambria, nothing. Marion Center, nothing. Second quarter action in a minute right here on Renda Digital TV.
The team at Smith Coal & Oil know how hard work and dedication pay off. The Northern Cambria athletes and coaches know this as well and make their communities proud. Smith Coal & Oil is pleased to be a sponsor of high school athletics. Good luck to all the athletes in the playoffs. The cold weather has arrived. Need coal, heating oil, or propane? Give the team at Smith a call and don't let winter catch you by surprise. Smith Coal & Oil in Northern Cambria, 814-948-4708.
The Barnesboro American Legion Post 508 would like to congratulate the Northern Cambria Colts football team and coaches on a fantastic year. Go get them today. Everyone at the Legion is rooting you on.
Let's go Colts!
The Barnesboro Legion invites you to check out the best club in town. Looking for a great place to hold a wedding, birthday party, or your holiday and Christmas parties? Check out the Legion Event Hall, open to the public to rent. Barnesboro Legion, proud supporter of NC student athletes.
Colt pride never dies.
We head to the second quarter. We are scoreless. Out of town scores following some playoff games. We have screens everywhere, Ward Hilliard.
It's crazy.
First quarter, United Valley 14, Mount Union nothing in Double A. The other Double A game, 14-0, same score. Forest Hills leading River Valley. 8-0 in Class A. It's Penns Manor over Juniata Valley. And they give to Jack. Is that Sharetti? Let's see who has that football for the Northern Cambria Colts. And
24.
That is Gabe Shonsky. On the tackle, Noah McCoy. Well, Shonsky, or Isaac Besa on the tackle.
Nice job
and Noah
there.
McCoy.
Little counter, and boy, that broke open beautifully.
Gain of 19. And Dumb hands it off to Sharetti. Sharetti into Marion Center territory. He has another first down. From the 45 of the Colts to the 43 of the Stingers, that'll be 12 more.
Team out there wants to pick up the pace. You can see the linemen saying, let's go. Let's want to line up right away. They've got Marion Center on their heels right now. Stingers need to make a stop.
Rising on that stop. They send a man in motion, and they throw over the middle, and it's mishandled by the intended receiver, Danny Farrell. Danny would like to have that one back as Dumb through traffic, but little slanting pattern word, it was open.
It sure was. I don't know if you noticed, Mark, these kids are coming over here. They all dyed their hair blonde. I think you had something to do with something like that at one time.
Yeah, I saw that at their practice the other day when we conducted the head coach Sam Schutte interview. He didn't do it. They give to Sharetti. Sharetti stiff arms a man to the 35-yard line. Sharetti on the stop, Cam Rising again for the Northern Cambria, for the Marion Center Stingers. And it'll be third down and about 2 to go. 10:40 to play, scoreless first half. First quarter stats. Marion Center ran 11 plays for 37 yards. Northern Cambria 9 plays for 54 yards. Third down and 2. Little read option, and Dumb carries for a first down to the 30-yard line. On the tackle, Ty Phillips.
Yeah, you have some success running the ball off tackle, then you put that little fake on and keep. That opens things up. Dumb made not a big gain there, but enough for the first down. Good drive going here for Northern Cambria.
Purchase line leading Moshannon Valley 7-0 after one quarter. They send Sharetti in motion. They go back to that play, and it's through the hands of the intended receiver, Danny Farrell again. That time he had a little bit of traffic, and it maybe defensively disrupting that play was the safety, Landon.
Number 11, Dan Farrell.
The play's working, but they can't execute it, and that's frustrating. I'm sure Coach Schutte not happy.
Second quarter being presented by Luther Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Northern Cambria, where people make the difference. Second down and 10 from the Stingers 30. Pistol formation. And Dumb looking to pass. Play, pump fake, now going to keep it. Little stutter step move on his feet at the 25 to the 20, has a first down. That's the great athleticism of Ty Dumb. On the tackle, Austin McKendrick and Cam Rising.
Well, he did a nice job going down there. I thought he stepped out of bounds, but he did not. I will.
11-yard line, first and 10.
It looks to me like, Stewart's back in the ball game, right corner.
There's a read option, and Dumb, 5-yard line, spins toward the goal line, and he's in for a touchdown for the Northern Cambria Colts. From 11 yards out, Ty Dumb, the final 30 yards on that drive, and it's 6-0 Colts with 9:31 remaining in the first half.
Just took advantage of a line that really was doing a nice job of opening some holes there.
Ty Dumb's 9th rushing touchdown of the season. On to attempt the extra point, Michael Kaninsky. He has 34 of them this year, and the right-footed soccer-style kicker puts it through. 9:31 to play. In the first half, it's Northern Cambria 7 and the Marion Center Stingers 7. Our coverage all night long being presented by Smith Coal Company and American Legion Post 508. We say thank you to Smith Coal Company and American Legion Post 508. We'll have a Colts kickoff after this on Renda Digital TV.
Innovations of Home in Marion Center is a proud supporter of all the local student athletes. The team at Innovations of Home wishes the players and coaches the best of luck in today's matchup. The holiday season is approaching, and if your house could use some sprucing up with flooring, kitchen, and bath materials, or paints for a new holiday look, Innovations of Home can help with professional service and stunning results. InHomePA.com or visit Innovations of Home on Route 119 in Marion Center. Innovations of Home, you know, the place that has everything.
R4H, this is Bree. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Justin Nagel with R4H Medical Transportation.
R4H is here when you need us. R4H provides transportation 7 days a week, including holidays. We offer both local and long-distance transportation for ambulatory clients, as well as those who require a wheelchair, gurney chair, or stretcher van. We provide transportation to medical appointments, social, and holiday events. We take pride in providing quality care and professional services to all of our clients. Due to our rapid growth and increasing need for our services, we are looking to expand our team. If you are interested in joining our team as a driver, apply online at rider4h.com. Full-time, part-time, casual, and seasonal driver positions are available in many locations. R4H Medical Transportation is an equal opportunity employer.
As always, because of you,
We are R4H.
Return as they went a little quick on us there, and there's a flag on the play, 2 flags actually. Our Luther Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram drive summary for Northern Cambria: 8 plays, 72 yards. It took 2 minutes and 29 seconds, 3 first downs along the way. Luther Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram right here in Northern Cambria, where people make the difference. Thank you, Mario Luther, Dennis Goodland, and all the gang at, can't forget Tracy either, at Luther Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram right here in Northern Cambria. Their magic number 814-938-7777. So after the penalty, Marion Center will take over at their own 20-yard line. 7-0. Northern Cambria. And Rising looking to pass. Pressure coming. Throws intended underneath for Landon Cook, but he overshot him, Ward.
Yeah, that Cook again open. Nice little play fake on the counter. Rolling to his right. Had the time, just overthrew him. Stingers need to do something offensively.
2nd down and 10 to go. Stingers in that first quarter had 38 yards of total offense on 13 plays, 11 for 54 for the Colts. Time of possession, 7:08 for Marion Center, 4:52 for the Colts. Pass again on the far side of the field, incomplete, intended for Landon Cook. Landon, 20 receptions this season for 318 yards, a 15.9 average.
10 for Stingers at the 20-yard line.
3rd down and long, 14-6 River Valley on the board, but Forest Hills with the lead in that double-A matchup. Still, although we froze up, I guess.
Yeah, the Stingers right now are almost forced to throw it now with 10 yards to go, and then that's dangerous when you're that deep in your own territory.
Mount Union poised to score here at United Valley, and they do, as we have that on, and we have a timeout on the field.
Timeout called on the field.
Our timeouts all night long brought to you by Luxembourg's Jewelers. It's that time of year. You can lay away for the holidays at either of Luxembourg's locations. A historical landmark in downtown Indiana and a second location at the Indiana Mall for over 100 years. They are Indiana's Jewelers. Timeout, Marion Center, 9:16 to play in the first half. It's 7-0 Colts. Back after this on Renda Digital TV.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
With Ward Hilliard, Mark Burdick back with you. Our second quarter being presented by Luther Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. We got the whole gang together crammed in the press box here. Our spotter, Chris Graham, Jerry Rossi, our statistician, video producer, Andy Hart. It's 14-0 Pence Manor over Juniata Valley. Third down and long, and Rising pressured, rolls to his left, throws underneath, hauled in by Cook to the 25 and to the 30-yard line. They pick up the yardage, and Ben Messina trying to get up behind the play. He's injured. Caleb Dolney made the tackle, but that's a big third down conversion for the Stingers.
Well done by Rising there, rolling to his left there. He was running down the field, and he saw Hill out there in the flat, got it to him, made a nice one-handed catch, and got the first down. Boy, that was huge.
Landon Cook on that reception.
I call him Hill.
Cook to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Receiver to the right boundaries, Noah McCoy. Split backs with a wingman to the right, and they give up the middle to Besa. Nothing going on for Besa thanks to Jack Sharetti. Wow, is this kid an impressive football player? Leads the team with, as I mentioned, 124 tackles coming into tonight's action. 5'8", 175, and he brings a little bit of pop when he tackles.
He's like the Tasmanian devil out there. He's doing everything, and he's filling those holes beautifully, taking on these running backs.
Second down, we'll call it 9. Football just over the 30-yard line of the Stingers. 8:10 clock moving. Here in the first half, 7-0 Colts. Cook in motion, but a flag flies from the line judge. And we'll see what this penalty is about. I mentioned the Stingers have played
going against the Stingers.
Marion Center very tough the past several years. As a matter of fact, of the past 8 meetings since Sam Schutte took over, Northern Cambria has won 5 of the 8. Marion Center has won 5 of the 8 games. They won 5 in a row from 2018 to 2021, including twice in the COVID-shortened 2020 season. They beat them 28-12 and then 13-0 in the playoffs. Colts have won the last 2, 30-0 last year and 21-7 earlier this year. None of that really matters, does it?
Does not.
Toss right, and Alex Stewart, little jump cut, but backside pressure coming. I think it was Dawson Schutte, and it was.
Number 2 carrying
6'1", 225-pound senior made that tackle.
Was well done. As you saw, they got the Northern Cambria got out to the corner, forced Stewart to cut in, took away the wing, and that's how you defend those sweeps.
Ball is back to
Marion
the 24-yard line.
Center 2 for 4 on third downs. Third down and 5 to go. Or 15, I should say. Toss right, and with the football, Stewart breaks one tackle, makes a move, gets back to the 30.
Stewart, once again, the ball carrier off right tackle, number 4.
On the tackle, Zach Kirsch.
Zach Kirsch on the tackle. That's going to bring up a fourth down.
They put it down at the 30.
For the Stingers.
So it'll be 4th down and 10 for the Marion Center Stingers, and Alex Stewart. Let's see if he resumes his punting duties. Nope, it's going to be Traup coming back out there for
number 14,
Marion Center.
Sure, with that ankle, it's difficult to punt.
And Ty Dunn back deep to receive it.
Dangerous Ty Dunn stands at his own 44-yard line. See if they kick away from Ty. And the snap floats back there, and the kick is away. It's a floater short, and Dunn picks it up on a hop at the 43 to midfield. Right sideline to the 40, makes a move at the 35, runs through another tackle at the 30, and he's finally flung down at about the 25-yard line by Noah McCoy on the punt coverage team. For
a 30-yard return.
Boy, it's early, but this is a big point in this football game right now. Great field position for Northern Cambria. They can push it in. 2 scores.
Looking at the replay, outstanding return.
Yeah,
about 33 yards. So Northern Cambria starts at the Marion Center 22. About a 35-yard return, actually. Pistol back is Sharetti. They fake it to him. Read option, Ty Dunn. And Ty is flung down, high tackle, no flag. Camden Rising on the tackle. Well, Ward, Sam Schutte told me that we may see Ethan Donatelli returning tonight. He did go through warm-ups, but he has not played yet. He's still on the sideline. He does have a brace on his left knee, so we'll see as the game continues here if they are able to work back Donatelli into the lineup. He was 43 of 71 for 535 yards in 2+ games, 5 touchdowns, no interceptions. Give to Scheretti. Marion Center, a good low tackle, knifing in there for the Stingers, Mason Mantini.
6 in on the tackle, also number...
It's going to be 3rd down and short. We're inside of 6 minutes, 5:15 on the clock and churning here at Duffy Doherty Stadium. Second quarter being presented by Luther Chrysler, Jeep Dodge Ram, and Northern Cambria. They're 1 of 2 on 3rd downs. They go pistol back with a sidecar right. So power eye pistol, and the give to Scheretti up the middle to the 5 and into the end zone for a touchdown. Jack Scheretti, his 22nd touchdown of the season. And let's see if we get a replay here as the Colts make it 13-0 with 4:55, and we do get a replay. Big hole opened up by that offensive line, and Scheretti did the rest.
Yeah, it was just a great run by him. He is really tough to bring down.
Michael Konitsky to attempt the extra point. Snap put down, and the kick is up and good. His 36th extra point of the season. Our coverage tonight being presented by Smith Coal Company and American Legion Post 508. And our score with 4:55 left in the half. Colts 14, Stingers nothing on Renda Digital TV.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
You can shop for pretty much anything online. Clothes, food, vacations, you name it. All without ever leaving the comfort of your couch. Finally, banking can be just that easy too. With the all-new FMB eStore, you can shop for hundreds of financial products to manage your money. All from the comfort of your couch. From clicks to bricks, we've got you covered. Experience the FMB eStore in branch, on your phone, or online at fmb-online.com.
Back with you at Duffy Doherty Stadium, our Luther Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoring drive. 4 plays, 22 yards. It took 117. Jack Scheretti now, 11 rushes for 65 yards and a touchdown.
Beside him is Camden Rising and number 19, Noah McCoy.
Stingers need to do something here in the last 4:55.
And squib kick, and it's taken by Noah McCoy, I believe that is, 19 with the football.
McCoy,
it is.
Brings it back to about the
up over the 35, up to maybe the 37 or 8. Tommy Costello on the tackle for the Northern Cambria Colts on their kick coverage, and we have a media timeout. With 4:49 remaining in the first half, our coverage tonight presented by Smith Coal Company and American Legion Post 508. It's Colts 14, and the Marion Center Stingers nothing on Renda Digital TV.
For a new home? Call Jessica Stonebreaker at Oak Grove Realty. From top-of-the-line houses to thrifty apartments and everything in between, Oak Grove Realty knows that everyone is different, so they have something for everyone. A realtor for over 20 years, Jessica focuses on relationships. She'll be with you to the closing table and beyond. Voted Best of Indiana County 2 years in a row. Jessica Stonebreaker and Oak Grove Realty, where you begin your search for your next home. 724-471-1234.
Did you know Citizens Ambulance Service is there for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week?
Did you know the annual Citizens Ambulance membership drive is starting?
Be on the lookout for membership renewal envelopes in your mailbox.
To become a new member, it's super easy this year. Look for the QR codes in the community. Just scan the code and it will take you to the membership page.
Household memberships help cover the cost of being ready 24/7 for the community. Becoming a new member is easy this year. Citizens Ambulance Service, community support makes it work. Marion Center football out of the media timeout from their own 38, and Rising's going to keep it, lowers the shoulder, but good Northern Cambria defense limits him to maybe a yard.
Looked like number 55 on the stop for the Colts.
From the 38, maybe to the 40, gain of 2. Dylan Weaver, fourth on the Colts defense with 79 tackles, inside linebacker, made that stop. 5'11", 190-pound senior.
Stinger's going to have to find something to break it open here, start moving the football.
Out-of-town scoreboard, Penns Manor. We have that game on our monitor here in the booth. 20-0, they lead Juniata Valley in Class A action. And the give, and Besa has it, and Besa spins for a couple up to about the 42-yard line.
23.
Interestingly enough, and a timeout called by Northern Cambria. Interestingly enough, Purchase line, if they win and Penns Manor wins, they'll play each other next week. Caleb Doney on that tackle. Timeout Colts. Our coverage in the second quarter being presented by Luther, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, and Northern Cambria. It's 14-0 Northern Cambria. Back after this on Renda Digital TV.
The team at Smith Coal & Oil know how hard work and dedication pay off. The Northern Cambria athletes and coaches know this as well and make their communities proud. Smith Coal & Oil is pleased to be a sponsor of high school athletics. Good luck to all the athletes in the playoffs. The cold weather has arrived. Need coal, heating oil, or propane? Give the team at Smith a call and don't let winter catch you by surprise. Smith Coal & Oil in Northern Cambria, 814-948-4708.
Back with you at Duffy Doherty Stadium. You know, last year the Colts won the title. It was just their second appearance in a District 6 championship. They upset Penns Manor 12-6. Colts had appeared in 2003. Ward, their head coach, Sam Schutte, he was just breaking in as a junior high coach at Northern Cambria back in 2003. Bishop Carroll won that game over the Colts 49-14, claiming a third straight title at the time. Boy, things have really changed for Carroll since then.
I'll say.
Third down and about 6. Rising throws underneath and a little lateral, and the ball's loose, but jumping on it was Alex Stewart. So the hook and ladder to Noah McCoy, who flipped it to Stewart. And some positive yardage, but it's still going to be fourth down and about 3, and an interesting decision here for Marion Center, trailing 14-0. Clock is started.
Yeah, Northern Cambria called timeout so that they'd have access to the ball if they could hold them, and it appears they have, but let's see what the Stingers come up with. They're down 2 scores. They'll afford to be down 3 before halftime.
Yeah, I'm surprised they would risk giving them a short field here with 3 minutes left, 3:10 to be exact. Clock running. McCoy, receiver to the right boundary, and Rising boots to his right. And Dolney has him, and Dolney stops him for a loss, and the Colts are going to have the football with exactly 3 minutes to play. The hybrid position linebacker, defensive end, Dolney made a big play.
Yeah, he does what you're supposed to. He stayed home and just waited for Rising to make a move, and then just cut him down. Great job defensively, and now the Stingers are going to have to do the very same thing with 3 minutes to go here.
Wide side of the field to the bottom of your screen toward the Colts bench, and Dumb, good protection. Fires over the middle, deflected and incomplete. Good coverage by Marion Center, as making that defensive play was Noah McCoy. Intended receiver was Caleb Dolney, their leading receiver with 26 receptions this year. Ty Dumb, he had 19 receptions, Ward, and that was only in about 3 games.
Yeah, that was well thrown. Opened up in the middle there, kind of a deep post. Great job by McCoy to break it up, or that could have gone all the way.
Second down and 10 with 2:53 on the scoreboard clock. Trips to the right. And is that Donatelli in there now? It is. Donatelli in at quarterback. Throws out the flat. Guess who? Ty Dumb to the 40, to the 38, and Dum says, welcome back, Ethan Donatelli. Noah McCoy made the tackle. That is the 20th reception for Ty Dum. Donatelli injured when these two teams met in week 3, and he makes his return tonight, probably much to the chagrin of Adam Rising and the Stingers. They'll go pistol formation here, 3rd down and 4, trips up top. Donatelli takes the direct snap. His pass deflected and intercepted by Marion Center. And running with the football, Kobe Hankinson. Jack Scheretti made the tackle. So the first interception of the season, Donatelli's first 71 passes, he had not thrown an interception. As we look at the replay, deflected, and Hankinson, right spot. He's a baseball player. He has good hands.
That ball was tipped, and that's what makes it free ball. And Marion Center, big play for them, stopping that drive.
So we got 2:12.
2:12 left here in the first half, being presented by Smith Coal Company and American Legion Post 508. We say hello to everybody watching the game down at the Post 508.
There's enough time if the Stingers can put together something here.
At their own 39-yard line. Rising with backside pressure. He fumbled the football. He was hit from behind by Scheretti, who came on the blitz and diving on it for the Marion Center Stingers. It was
you see something.
Lakin Bailey.
He timed out. I watched him come in, and he timed that blitz perfectly. He got in the backfield as soon as he started rolling out.
So they lose yardage back to the 32-yard line. A loss of 7.
Now it brings up a 2nd down and 20.
2nd down and about 17 to go.
As hard as this pressure's coming, Mark, screens work, but at the high school level, you don't see them run very much because they just can't execute them well.
Rising, hands it off. Besa with the football, I believe. Let's double check it. Timeout called by Northern Cambria. On the tackle, Austin Amsdale. Timeouts all night long brought to you by Luxembourg's Jewelers. 2 locations, downtown Indiana and at the Indiana Mall. Time to lay away for the holidays. 1:18 remaining in the half. Northern Cambria 14, Marion Center nothing on Renda Digital TV.
Hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your local Erie agent is William G. Meckling Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 724-465-4261 or visit mecklinginsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
There are many good reasons to shop Martin General Store in Home, PA. Take advantage of this month's specials. Every Tuesday, cheesesteak pizza by the slice. Also, Coke or Pepsi 20-ounce bottles, 2 for $4. After 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, 1 free topping with a pizza purchase. And get 3 cents off a gallon of gas with your Martin Gold Star Rewards card. Hot foods, deli items, milk, breads, and more at your local Martin General Store on Route 119 North in Home, PA.
3rd down and 17. Rising takes the shotgun snap, and he just throws it into the ground. Nobody open, and that helps Northern Cambria, Ward Hilliard, because now it will be 4th down and about 17 to go.
Yeah, they got a timeout in their pocket as well, so that certainly worked to their advantage. Nowhere to go. He's rolling to his right, Rising was, and tried to find somebody breaking open, but well covered by the secondary there of Northern Cambria. So they got the punted away. Still minute 13 left.
Punter is Josh Traup. Last couple of snaps have floated back, and so does this one, and they bring pressure, but he does get it away. Fair catch called for by Ty Dum at the 43-yard line. That's a punt of 23 yards and no return.
44-yard line. That's where Northern Cambria will start out this possession, 1st and 10.
So Northern Cambria
left to halftime.
With 1:07 left. 56 yards away. They put it down at the 44-yard line. Smith Coal Oil making tonight's broadcast possible. One of our presenting sponsors. Winter's right around the corner. If you need coal, heating oil, or propane, give the team at Smith a call at 814-948-4708. Thank you, Smith Coal Company. Without you, we're not here tonight. 1st and 10 from the 44. They have a man in motion, and Donatelli back in there at quarterback. They set up a screen, and he bounced it to his receiver out in the flat, Ty Dumb. So that'll be incomplete. And 2nd and 10. It will take Donatelli, I'm sure, a little while to get his timing back, shake some rust off.
He wants to make big play. I can see how excited he was out there when he made that completion.
Brings up a 2nd down and 10 for the Colts.
2nd and 10 from their own 44-yard line. Colts up 14-0. Donatelli takes the shotgun snap, and we have illegal procedure going to be called on the Colts. The Colts have brought the old pistol for the feet here tonight, Ward.
Yeah.
A 5-yard penalty, bringing up 2nd down and 15 now.
They've got away from the penalty. They had some penalties early on, but they've cleaned it up pretty well.
Mount Union has climbed closer, although United Valley is inside the 10-yard line, leading 14-12. 20-0 Comets over Juniata Valley. 2nd down, 15 to go. Pistol formation. And Donatelli hands it off to Sharetti. Sharetti, midfield, 40, 30, 20. He's going to take it 61 yards for his 2nd touchdown of the night and his 23rd of the season. And it's now 20-0 Northern Cambria over Marion Center. We're going to get a replay. O-line does a great job.
Yeah.
And one tackle, a couple of missed tackles, and he was on his way.
He's got some decent speed, does he not? He just ran away from everybody once he got in the open field.
Konitsky to attempt the extra point. The holder is Danny Farrell. Long snapper, Zach Kirsch. Snap, put down, kick is up, and the kick is good. So we had a scoreless first quarter, but the Colts have put 21 on the board against the Stingers. The defending District 6 champs flexing their muscle. Colts 21, Marion Center Stingers nothing. Being presented by Smith Coal Company and American Legion Post 508 on Renda Digital TV.
Do you have stiffness or soreness in the back, neck, or shoulder, or even some hand discomfort? Are your hands and feet not nimble as they once were? Well, these are warning signs, and you shouldn't ignore them. You may need an adjustment. Contact Plumville Chiropractic Health Center. Dr. James Stifler has been helping people feel good again for over 25 years and is currently accepting new patients. Contact Dr. James Stifler at the Plumville Chiropractic Health Center, getting you back into the game.
Yeah.
Screen printing and embroidery.
Back with you at Duffy Doherty Stadium, 21-0. 61-yard touchdown word just like that by Sharetti.
He's really special athlete. You know, this is the first I got to see him, and he can do it all, offensively and defensively. He's got great speed, great instincts. Saw the hole, cut through the hole, and just distanced himself from everyone else. He's the difference maker right now.
Konitsky's kick hits Landon Cook and bounces away a couple of yards to his right, and he picks it up, and just for a good measure, over there to help him out was Trent Slavinsky. So I would assume that Marion Center will maybe take a knee and call it a day here for the first half, but we will see.
They received the kickoff, so I'm assuming, I didn't see who won the toss, but
Northern Cambria won and deferred.
So they will receive.
United Valley did score, by the way. They lead Mount Union 22-12 late in the second quarter. 1st and 10, Stingers at their own 36. Rising throws, and it's deflected and intercepted by Messina, who goes down at the 42-yard line. And Northern Cambria may not be done yet.
Bad break here for the Stingers.
at the Marion Center 41-yard line.
Intended receiver, number 14 there. The ball bounced off him. I guess it should have been caught. He will tell you it should have been caught, but nevertheless, it was caught by Northern Cambria. They've got 41 seconds, and boy, Sharetti's on the field again.
From the 41-yard line of Marion Center, trips at the bottom of your screen. Twins up top, they go empty. And Ethan Donatelli, the quarterback, fires. Ty Dumb takes it inside the 40, makes a move. Knife down inside the 35 at about the 33-yard line. They do have a timeout left. Ty Phillips on the tackle, and Marion Center will take, Northern Cambria does utilize their final timeout with 31 seconds left here in the first half. Second quarter being presented by Luther Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Northern Cambria. Stop by and see them where people make the difference. Folks at American Legion Post 508 streaming the game. Barnesboro Legion invites you to check out the best club in town. Become a social member for only $6 a year and join the Legion family. And tickets are still available for tomorrow's Auxiliary Cash Bash starting at 5 p.m. Open to members and signed in guests. Also coming up November 22nd, Thanksgiving Eve, DJ Tommy Guns will be at the American Legion from 10 p.m. to midnight. And looking ahead, December 16th at the Barnesboro Legion, annual Kids Day Christmas party with crafts, food, and fun for all ages. We say thank you to the fine folks at the American Legion. Cambria Heights leading West Branch at the half, 12-6. Winner of that game will play the winner of this game next weekend. Pistol formation, second down and a yard. And play action. Donatelli looking, all kind of time, going to throw for the end zone, and it's a jump ball, and it's batted away from Ty Dumb by Marion Center's Landon Cook.
Intended for number 10, Ty Dumb.
Pretty good coverage. Get a replay here, Ward. Donatelli threw a little bit of a floater, and good coverage.
Yeah, Cook had time to get in position there. Dumb broke open initially deep, but the ball wobbled out there.
Colts 1 for 4 on third downs. 23 seconds left. Receiver at the top of your screen is Gavin Rivera. At the bottom, Caleb Dolney. And Donatelli play action again. Throwing over the middle. He has Dumb inside the 20. And he's going to be tackled at the 14-yard line with 15 seconds left. They'll move quickly and spike the football. Landon Cook made the tackle. So they restart the clock, and Donatelli does spike it.
Nice catch by Dumb down the middle.
So those two are hooking up just like old times, just like weeks 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, that was right on the money. Well, what a threat Ty Dumb is when he's out in patterns like that, and this is far from over with 12 seconds to go.
They have a couple of shots they can maybe take for the end zone. You can't really, with no timeouts left, any tackle made in bounds is going to kill the clock for the half. So the 5'10", 175-pound senior quarterback Ethan Donatelli with the pistol back Sharetti. Looking, throws out in the flat. He misfired. He was kind of throwing off of his back foot on that, intended for Danny Farrell.
Got a little pressure that time, caused him to back up and tried to throw while backing up.
Getting a replay here in the booth, courtesy of Andy Hart. And he just kind of, exactly right, threw while he was backing up. That's a difficult throw. 8 seconds left. Might have to take a shot at the end zone. You might get off 2 plays here. 4 receivers in the formation, 3 at the top of your screen. And a whistle. Did Marion Center take their final timeout? Oh no, false start.
Procedure called against the Colts.
On the Colts. And Colts have committed some penalties, Jerry Ray. Our statistician, Jerry Rossai.
19-yard line. Still it's going to be Third down and 15.
5 for 35.
5 penalties, 35 yards.
May as well say third down and
Lost a second on the clock, I believe.
Yeah.
Should be 8 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, they got the ball. 8 seconds. 8 seconds.
18.
Well, they had put, they'll get it figured out now. They got it. The scoreboard, everybody yells, but those panels aren't as easy as people think to use.
They're not easy to do. I tell you, I wouldn't want to be there.
Football at the 19-yard line. Snap, and Donatelli, pressure coming. Throws over the middle, incomplete. 3 seconds left. So they'll have one final shot. Marion Center brought some pressure that time. Isaac Besa came, I think, on a blitz.
Try a field goal again.
Yep, they will trot Michael Knitsky out, the senior. He has one field goal this season. He missed earlier, came up short. This will be a 36-yard attempt, angle right to left. Zach Kirsch, long snapper. Holder, Danny Farrell. Trey Pershing was a kicker last year, but they brought Knitsky from the soccer team, Sam Schutte told me. Let's see how he does here on this long attempt. Kick is up toward the goal post, and it's good. 36-yard field goal from Michael Knitsky. And that brings us to the half with Marion Center leading 24-0. We have a replay of the field goal, Andy? No replay of the field goal, but it just got over the bar, and it was good for Knitsky. Second quarter was presented by our friends at Luther Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Northern Cambria, where people make the difference. We're going to kick off our Luther Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram halftime show when we continue from Duffy Doherty Stadium with the score Northern Cambria 24 and the Marion Center Stingers nothing. Our coverage being presented by Smith Coal Company at American Legion Post 508 in Barnesboro, also known as Northern Cambria nowadays. It's 24-0 on Renda Digital TV.
There are many good reasons to shop Martin General Store in Home, PA. Take advantage of this month's specials. Every Tuesday, cheesesteak pizza by the slice. Also, Coke or Pepsi 20-ounce bottles, 2 for $4. After 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, 1 free topping with a pizza purchase. And get 3 cents off a gallon of gas with your Martin Gold Star Rewards card. Hot foods, deli items, milk, breads, and more at your local Martin General Store on Route 119 North in Home, PA.
Milk every moment.
Innovations of Home in Marion Center is a proud supporter of all the local student athletes. The team at Innovations of Home wishes the players and coaches the best of luck in today's matchup. The holiday season is approaching, and if your house could use some sprucing up with flooring, kitchen, and bath materials, or paints for a new holiday look, Innovations of Home can help with professional service and stunning results. InHomePA.com or visit Innovations of Home on Route 119 in Marion Center. Innovations of Home, you know, the place that has everything.
This is State Senator Joe Pittman, wishing all of our student athletes and their families every success. Friday Night Lights are always exciting, and I recognize how important it is for students to be involved in activities, whether it be in athletics or the performing arts. I salute not only all of our students, but also all who guide them, on and off the gridiron. And I wish all of our hometown teams the best of luck this season.
What's up, everyone? I'm Carissa Luther.
And I'm Dante Luther, and we got another one. Freedom Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Northern Cambria is now Luther Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Same great place, same great people, same great service. Call or visit us today.
Back with you at Duffy Doherty Stadium, 24-0, Northern Cambria. We were scoreless after one quarter, Ward, and the Colts really poured it on in the second quarter.
They got their running game going, especially with Mr. Scheretti, who is just tearing Marion Center apart with his speed. But they just took over the game in the second quarter, and Stingers unfortunately could not move the ball, and that was a big key, Mark. They just kept returning it to Northern Cambria, who got better and better as the quarter went on. So it's a high mountain that the Stingers will have to climb in the second half to get back into this ball game.
And Northern Cambria will receive the second half kickoff. Let's recap the first half for you. We had a scoreless first quarter, as I mentioned. Only 3 possessions, actually, 2 for Marion Center. Northern Cambria had a good drive, but kept shooting themselves in the foot with penalties. So we headed to the second quarter, and Northern Cambria, starting at their own 26-yard line, they got an 11-yard touchdown run by Ty Dumm to cap off an 8-play, 72-yard drive that took 2 minutes and 29 seconds. So at the 9:31 mark, it was 7-0 after Michael Knitsky's extra point. Marion Center turned the ball over to Northern Cambria again midway through the second quarter. They started at the Marion Center 22-yard line, and Jack Scheretti, a 14-yard touchdown run, and it was Michael Knitsky's second extra point. Short drive, 4 plays, 22 yards that took 117. It was 14-0 at the 4:55 mark. Marion Center then drove it near midfield and decided to go for it on 4th down, and it backfired on them as they were stopped for a loss at their own 44-yard line. And Marion Center, or Northern Cambria, took over there, but an interception on a deflected pass by Kobe Hankinson saved the day for the moment. But it didn't last long because Marion Center went 3 and out. Jack Scheretti blitz, lost 7 yards, and forced them behind the chains, and they ended up punting, and it was a short punt covering only 23 yards. Colts started at their own 44-yard line. They were backed up 5 yards on a penalty, and then a 61-yard touchdown run by Jack Scheretti, his second of the night and 23rd of the season, made it 21-0 after Knitsky's third extra point. With 50 seconds left in the first half, you thought we were done. Marion Center then had the football and turned it over. A interception by Northern Cambria's Ben Messina. So one final crack for Northern Cambria, starting at the Marion Center 44-yard line. They worked it down, used the clock as best they could. They only had one timeout left and ended up trying a 36-yard field goal by Michael Knitsky, and it was good, capping off a 4-play, 22-yard field goal drive to make it 24-0 at the half. When our Luther Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram halftime report continues, Ward Hilliard will check out the first half stats that shaped up this 24-0 Colts lead. We'll give those to you when we continue right here on Renda Digital TV.
Do you have stiffness or soreness in the back, neck, or shoulder, or even some hand discomfort? Are your hands and feet not nimble as they once were? Well, these are warning signs, and you shouldn't ignore them. You may need an adjustment. Contact Plumville Chiropractic Health Center. Dr. James Stifler has been helping people feel good again for over 25 years and is currently accepting new patients. Contact Dr. James Stifler at the Plumville Chiropractic Health Center, getting you back into the game.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Hello, this is Jay
and Shannon
from Hutton Blues Insurance. We pride ourselves on building strong personal relationships with our clients.
We are an independent agency offering you the best coverage at the best rate. When you buy insurance, whether it's for your home, car, business, or life, you want an advocate working in your best interests. And that's Hutton Blues Insurance, Route 119 North, just outside of Indiana.
We're also honored to have been voted in the top 2 insurance companies in the 23-24 Best of Indiana County contest.
Thank you, Indiana County.
You can shop for pretty much anything online. Clothes, food, vacations, you name it. All without ever leaving the comfort of your couch. Finally, banking can be just that easy too. With the all-new FMB e-store, you can shop for hundreds of financial products to manage your money. All from the comfort of your couch. From clicks to bricks, we've got you covered. Experience the FMB e-store in branch, on your phone, or online at fmb-online.com.
Have you dreamed of blazing fast internet speeds and unlimited data? Well, dream no more. Introducing SeaWorld, your gateway to a seamless online experience. Thanks to T-Mobile's revolutionary 5G internet, you can now get lightning-fast connectivity right in the comfort of your own home. And it's only $50 a month. For more details, call Brian, SeaWorld's friendly and knowledgeable sales representative at 724-463-3200, extension 122. SeaWorld, the future of internet is here.
Back with you at Duffy Doherty Stadium, 24-0 Northern Cambria. Over Marion Center as the Colts Marching Band performs. Marion Center Marching Band did an outstanding job. Ward will do an outstanding job on the stats. Can you see over there, partner?
Yeah, I can see. I was just looking at all these monitors. Every one of these games we're watching is at halftime, and the bands are all on the field. That's kind of unique. All right, here we go. For Marion Center, Adam Rising, 4 rushes, 9 yards. Stewart, 5 rushes for 15. Basic had 7 for 21, and Cook, 1 rush for 1 yard. 17 rushing attempts for 40 yards. Through the air, 3 of 8 for Rising with 1 interception, 13 yards total. 40 yards on the ground, 13 through the air, 53 yards. And the amazing thing is they had a time of possession of 14 minutes. Not much to show for it, unfortunately. For the Colts, Jack Scheretti, what a half. 12 rushes, 126 yards and 2 touchdowns. Ty Dump had 6 carries, 54 yards. He had a touchdown. Shonska with 1 carry for 17 yards. Total of 19 rushing attempts, 197 yards and 3 touchdowns. They were 3 of 12 through the air with 1 interception for 34 yards for the total yards passing. So they had 197 on the ground, 34 through the air, 231 for the entire half. That's pretty good production.
All right. Take those.
Give you those second. And
total yards again.
231.
231 for Northern Cambria.
Sorry, hit Jared here.
And Marion Center with just 53. Good defensive performance by this Northern Cambria defense, Ward, that has really been coming on strong. They're allowing under 100 yards rushing per game and 176 overall.
You know, the thing that's impressing me is that their speed. You know, they're covering pitches very well. There's nothing that's going to get on the outside. They're just that fast. And then you got that maniac Scheretti on the inside, blitzing and everything else, and he's disrupting the inside game. So Stinger's going to have to figure something out, or they're going to be blown out before the third quarter's over.
When we come back on our Luther Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram halftime report. By the way, Luther Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, where people make the difference. Used to be called Freedom Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, and Mario changed it. Now we have Luther Ford Evansburg, Luther Ford Homer City, and Luther Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram right here, not far from Duffy Doherty Stadium. We will continue with the score. Colts 24, Stingers nothing. Out of town scoreboard next, right here on Renda Digital TV.
Of Home in Marion Center is a proud supporter of all the local student athletes. The team at Innovations of Home wishes the players and coaches the best of luck in today's matchup. The holiday season is approaching, and if your house could use some sprucing up with flooring, kitchen, and bath materials, or paints for a new holiday look, Innovations of Home can help with professional service and stunning results. InHomePA.com or visit Innovations of Home on Route 119 in Marion Center. Innovations of Home, you know, the place that has everything.
What's up, everyone? I'm Carissa Luther.
And I'm Dante Luther, and we got another one. Freedom Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Northern Cambria is now Luther Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Same great place, same great people, same great service. Call or visit us today.
There are lots of choices in life. No matter what you're told, when you're hurt and need physical therapy, you have a choice. Smart people choose Mahoning Physical Therapy. Mahoning Physical Therapy has been serving the region since 1989 with experienced therapists, knowledgeable in orthopedic and lymphedema rehabilitation and aquatic therapy. Mahoning is Medicare certified with convenient offices in Clymer and Marion Center. That's a lot of reasons to choose Mahoning Physical Therapy, accepting all major insurances.
So what sets S&T apart from other financial institutions is that they are visionary. Now, we understand that it is partially about the numbers, but they know it's not just about the numbers. It's about the management team, it's about the strategic and business plan, it's about how the team is going to execute on that. In short, S&T gets it. Quite honestly, we couldn't have done it without S&T.
There are many good reasons to shop Martin General Store in Home, PA. Take advantage of this month's specials. Every Tuesday, cheesesteak pizza by the slice. Also, Coke or Pepsi 20-ounce bottles, 2 for $4. After 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, 1 free topping with a pizza purchase. And get 3 cents off a gallon of gas with your Martin Gold Star Rewards card. Hot foods, deli items, milk, breads, and more at your local Martin General Store on Route 119 North in Home, PA.
With Ward Hilliard, Mark Burdig rejoining you on our Luther Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram halftime report. Special thanks to Jerry Rossai, our statistician, and running our out-of-town scoreboard, keeping track of things, our spotter in the booth, Mr. Volunteer. I mean that in the sense of a Tennessee volunteer. Well, I mean it two ways, I guess. Might get you pizza on the way home. I don't know.
He's been absorbed by these wires here.
He's, he drove from Homer City to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, to watch the Volunteers after the night I drove to Columbus, Ohio after week 9 or 10? Week 10, I guess it would have been. I don't even remember. It all runs together. Big Volunteers fan, and they're enjoying a good season. Hey, let's check our out-of-town scoreboard. Oh, we got to give a little love to our video producer, Andy Hart. I just clicked the heater on for Andy, hoping that turning the heater on wouldn't kick the breaker. But so far, so good, Andy. So we got the whole gang.
This is all about, huh? This production.
And Samantha upstairs. What's Samantha? I'm drawing a blank on Samantha Snedden. Samantha Snedden, our camera lady upstairs, doing an outstanding job capturing the pictures of tonight's game. Let's get to our out-of-town scoreboard. At the half, winner of this game looks like they're going to come here to Duffy Doherty Stadium. And it's Cambria Heights 12, West Branch 6. It would be a rematch from the Coal Bowl in Week 10.
The other one on the other side.
Got an update, Jerry?
The lottery ticket awards for the scratch off.
Well, here, mark it down, Jerry. I got it right here. Halftime, Penns Manor 20, Juniata Valley nothing.
959.
And the other part of that bracket has Purchase Line leading Moshannon Valley 14-7. That could be a rematch from Week 10, and the Comets upended Purchase Line. So I don't want to think too far ahead, but if the Comets keep getting hot and the Colts continue to roll, we could have a rematch in the District 6 Championship, but that's way down the line. Continuing on the out-of-town scoreboard, Bald Eagle, Area High School 24, Shed a Tear Ward, Bishop Guilfoyle nothing.
I won't shed any tears on that one.
Bald Eagle, of course, the superintendent there, Kurt Weitzel, the former superintendent at Homer Center. And Weitzel, guess where he lives? Mount Union area. And Mount Union happens to be in Armagh tonight. 22-12 United Valley, as they're just getting ready to kick off. We have it on one of our many monitors here in the booth. Boy, has technology changed.
Are you kidding? I feel like I'm in a NASA control room here.
Forest Hills is it 34-14 I was given. So over River Valley, Jerry has 34-13, but maybe 34-14 at the half. And Richland leading Penns Valley 17-7. I understand Richland was getting their quarterback back. They were like on their third or fourth string quarterback. I think they were getting one of them back tonight. Hey, that's our Luther Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram halftime show. Getting ready for the start of the second half. When we return, special thanks to our friends at Smith Coal Company and American Legion Post 508 as we get set for that second half kickoff. It's Colts 24, Stingers nothing on Renda Digital TV.
You can shop for pretty much anything online. Clothes, food, vacations, you name it, all without ever leaving the comfort of your couch. Finally, banking can be just that easy too. With the all-new FMB eStore, you can shop for hundreds of financial products to manage your money, all from the comfort of your couch. From clicks to bricks, we've got you covered. Experience the FMB eStore in branch, on your phone, or online at fmb-online.com.
Luxembourg's Jewelers, a proud supporter of all the area athletes, would like to wish the best of luck to all the Heritage Conference schools and, of course, the Indiana Little Indians this season. With 2 convenient locations, Luxembourg's Jewelers is the winning choice for gifts of any occasion. Show your school pride with gifts ranging from beautifully logoed coffee mugs, keychains, money clips, water bottles, and more. From the Indiana Mall to downtown Indiana, Hip, Jeff, and the Luxembourg's team wishes everyone an MVP season. Luxembourg's Jewelers is Indiana's jeweler.
Getting set for the second half kickoff. Marion Center to kick off to Northern Cambria. Third quarter being presented by R4H Medical Transportation. R4H Medical Transportation in Cherry Tree is proud to bring you the third quarter action. The team at R4H would like to wish both teams a safe and exciting game tonight. And the kick is away. And going to be taken at the 15-yard line by Ty Dum to the 30, to the 35, 40, 45, tackled at the 46-yard line, a return of 31 yards. On the kick coverage team, Trent Slavinsky.
Nice job of fielding that. That was a low bouncing punt or kickoff, and Dum fielded it like a shortstop. And then off he went. Boy, he showed a lot of running skills too.
Let's see who comes out as the quarterback to start this second half. And
looks like Dum.
It appears to be Ty Dum. Yep. Interesting to see how Ethan Donatelli would be feeling after getting back out there. And it's a cold night. And they run a little reverse inside. And it is the Colts' Danny Farrell with the football, tackled by Camden Rising. Going to be a gain of about 3 yards up to the 49-yard line.
You know, the Stingers must stop Northern Cambria on this drive and do something offensively to stay in this ball game, Mark. Otherwise, it's just going to get away from them.
Second down, 7 to go from their own 49-yard line. Sidecars left and right of Dum, and he hands off to Slomsky.
Number 24, Gage Shonsky.
Tackled by Mason Mantini.
No gain to play.
No gain. Actually, they might lose a yard. They do back to the 48-yard line, so it'll be 3rd down and 8. First minute of every quarter tonight brought to you by First National Bank. Applying for loans just got easier. Apply for multiple loans at once with FNB's fast and easy eStore Common App. 3rd down and 8. They send Schonsky in motion out of the backfield, and Ty Dunn going to keep it, and Marion Center has him defensed as he edges his way and backs his way into Stingers territory to about the 47-yard line, so they'll be about 3 yards shy of a first down. Logan Gromley on the tackle for the Marion Center Stingers. Left defensive tackle. Now they list him, Ward, at a senior 5'11", 365. That's a lot of beef.
Well, it looks like a lot of beef, too.
4th down and 3 to go. They deploy a receiver at the top of your screen, Trey Pershing. Interesting story about Pershing, if I have time to get to it. Had a wonderful talk to him with him in August. They send Danny Farrell in motion, and Farrell trying to get to the edge, and he breaks a tackle, has a first down to the 40 to about the 38-yard line. So they pick up the 4th down conversion.
Down to about the 38-yard, 36.
Back to Pershing. He was in street clothes in the Homer Center press box. Ty Phillips made that tackle on the second level when they scrimmaged Homer Center. And I asked him his name, and we had a very polite conversation. I quickly learned that he was a member of the team and suffered an injury. Get back to it. 1st and 10. Farrell in motion behind the formation. Little throwback screen to Dolney, and it doesn't work. Mason Mantini stayed home.
Number 25.
Good defense. They're going to lose a yard.
He gets taken down.
So I learned that Trey suffered a serious burn injury at a
second down and about 11.
Basically a fire in the backyard, garbage burning, and a paint can exploded. And he showed me pictures, and he didn't know if he would play this year. And we had a wonderful talk. I later sent him a card and wished him well, and I can't tell you how pleased I am to see him back on this Colts team. They give to no one. Dumb keeps it, and around the left end, inside the 30, down to the 25-yard line.
Great fake there. It had us fooled, too. I was looking at the dive play. There was Dumb going off the left side.
Pershing was Ty Phillips being credited with the tackle. They're at the 26-yard line. They're approaching the Citizens Ambulance red zone. And Ty Dumb now with 73 yards on 8 carries. Pistol formation. Sharetti, who's had a big night, dots the I. And they're going to throw out in the flat to Dolney. Dolney is going to be wrestled to the ground at about the 21-yard line by Noah McCoy, the cornerback on the left side. Going to be a gain of about 5 yards. Ward Pershing showed me pictures from when he was in the hospital. It was enough to bring tears to my eyes, to be honest with you. And he was wrapped up with gauze on that particular late Saturday at Memorial Field in Homer City. And what a recovery. Go at it, Mr. Pershing. And with the football inside the 10.
Over the middle, number 11 hangs on to this one.
Danny Farrell takes the pass.
With a nice catch over the middle.
And it's going to be 1st and goal for the Colts as they're in the Citizens Ambulance red zone.
Tackle made by number 6.
Look for the QR code
Tyler Phillips.
Around the area and become a member. Community support is what makes it work. Citizens Ambulance Service. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line. Twins left and right. Sharetti this time is a sidecar to the right. And they fake the jet, and it's Dumb up the middle and into the end zone for a touchdown. His second of the night and 10th of the season rushing. And it's now 30-0 Northern Cambria over the Marion Center Stingers. The Stingers drive 54 yards.
Just nothing more that the Stingers could do. They're kind of getting beat up now, and they just need to do something offensively just to kind of stem the tide a little bit.
Danny Farrell to hold. Kicker Michael Konitsky, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. And the defending District 6 champion Colts are flexing their muscle. 6:57 to play here in the third quarter. Being presented by R4H Medical Transportation. It's Colts 31, and the Marion Center Stingers nothing right here on Renda Digital TV.
R4H, this is Bree. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Justin Nagel with R4H Medical Transportation. R4H is here when you need us. R4H provides transportation 7 days a week, including holidays. We offer both local and long-distance transportation for ambulatory clients, as well as those who require a wheelchair, gurney chair, or stretcher van. We provide transportation to medical appointments, social, and holiday events. We take pride in providing quality care and professional services to all of our clients. Due to our rapid growth and increasing need for our services, we are looking to expand our team. If you are interested in joining our team as a driver, apply online at rider4h.com. Full-time, part-time, casual, and seasonal driver positions are available in many locations. R4H Medical Transportation is an equal opportunity employer.
As always, because of you,
we are R4H.
Back with you, 34-0 now our score. This game, hard to believe, was zip after one. Konitsky, squib kick, picked up on a bounce, and Landon Cook has it and returns it over the 40-yard line. Our Luther Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram drive summary, 9 plays, 54 yards. It took 4 minutes and 56 seconds. They were 1 for 1 on 4th down. That was a big pickup. Picked up 3 first downs along the way. Well-balanced drive, 4 passes and 5 runs. Ben Messina on the kick coverage tackle for the Colts. And the Stingers going to play for pride right now, Ward.
Yeah, that's all they can do. They need to show, so they played well that first quarter, and they just can't seem to recover any of that mojo that they had there.
From their own 42-yard line, they give it to Alex Stewart. He cuts it back and got something when there wasn't a whole lot going on, and he picked up 3 yards to the 45-yard line. Jack Scheretti, Ben Messina combined to make that tackle. Cooling off here at Duffy Doherty Stadium. What a beautiful fall day we had in early November around these parts. R4H Medical Transportation bringing you the third quarter of action. They're expanding and hiring. If you have interest in becoming a driver, then apply on Facebook or call today. Full-time, part-time, and seasonal positions are available. Play action, and Rising unloads the ball as he had a player in his faces. Busting through there for the Northern Cambria Colts was Lucas Schutte. And it will be 3rd down and 7.
Well, Schutte was untouched just about as he comes barreling in there. Rising did well to get rid of it.
Brings up a 3rd down and still about 7.
3rd down and 7 at the 45-yard line.
This is how potent this Northern Cambria team can be, though, Mark. This game was close first quarter. Looked like it could go either way, and suddenly they just explode.
They're trying to get back to Mansion Park for a 2nd straight season. They'll be back here at home, apparently, the way things are looking, barring something very dramatic. And Rising to pass. Pump fake, now looking, reverses footing, heads to his right, throws underneath to Stewart. Stewart in traffic and going to go down. Dylan Weaver, I think, had him. And it's going to be 4th down for Marion Center.
Pass by number 2, Alex Stewart, in the right side.
And we have a Marion Center player getting up slowly. That is Stewart again, and he's going to try to hobble back to the huddle.
He's hurting.
Official timeout is called. So we will take a timeout too, with 5:38 left in the 3rd quarter, being presented by R4H Medical Transportation. It's Northern Cambria 31, Marion Center nothing on Renda Digital TV.
Milk every moment.
Troup's punt comes near side and going to be down by Noah McCoy inside the 30-yard line. And with 5:20 left here in the third quarter. Northern Cambria will take over after a 28-yard punt, and we have immediate timeout on the field. 5:20 left in the third, being presented by R4H Medical Transportation. Colts 31, Stingers nothing on Renda Digital TV.
Did you know Citizens Ambulance Service is there for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week?
Did you know the annual Citizens Ambulance membership drive is starting?
Be on the lookout for membership renewal envelopes in your mailbox.
To become a new member, it's super easy this year. Look for the QR codes in the community. Just scan the code and it will take you to the membership page.
Household memberships help cover the cost of being ready 24/7 for the community. Becoming a new member is easy this year. Citizens Ambulance Service, community support makes it work.
We're the lifeblood of the community.
It's so much more than just a job.
So good patient care is providing top quality care, but also in a timely fashion.
They don't need to go to Pittsburgh for that. They can stay right here in their backyard.
So when a patient walks into your office, you receive them as your family member.
A patient leaves my office feeling heard.
And the focus truly is on what will get us our best patient outcome.
Back live at Duffy Doherty Stadium with 5:20 left here in the third quarter. All Northern Cambria since the start of the second. 31-0 our score. They take over again, this time at their own 27-yard line. Ethan Donatelli back in there at quarterback, and his pitch behind Scheretti, but he takes it and runs through tackles at midfield. It's going to be a foot race. He's at the 30, the 20, the 10, and he takes it 73 yards for his second long touchdown run of the night.
Which is just a great running back. Good vision and good speed.
Replay.
Tough to bring down.
He just ran through a seam there and found nothing but green grass. First play, 73 yards. We're going to be in the mercy rule. Michael Konitsky to attempt the extra point. He's going to have to get his foot in the hot tub after this one. Right-footed soccer-style kicker out of the hold of Danny Farrell, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. Perfect execution from the long snapper, Zach Hirsch. And Konitsky is perfect tonight. And the score, now Colts 38, and the Marion Center Stingers nothing. Third quarter being presented R4H by R4H Medical Transportation. R4H is expanding and hiring. If you have interest in becoming a driver, apply on Facebook or call today. Coming back with more on Renda Digital TV.
You can shop for pretty much anything online. Clothes, food, vacations, you name it. All without ever leaving the comfort of your couch. Finally, banking can be just that easy too. With the all-new FMB eStore, you can shop for hundreds of financial products to manage your money, all from the comfort of your couch. From clicks to bricks, we've got you covered. Experience the FMB eStore in branch, on your phone, or online at fmb-online.com.
Back with you at Duffy Doherty Stadium. I'd like to thank our presenting sponsors, Smith Coal Company and American Legion Post 508 here in Northern Cambria. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the game and some good grub and drink down at the Legion. We say a big hello and a big thank you from Renda Media for making tonight's broadcast possible. Konitsky has it teed up. Alex Stewart back deep for the Stingers. Line drive kick. Good hands by Marion Center's Noah McCoy. Picked that up right off the blades of the grass and returns it toward the Marion Center sideline. Short return.
Well covered.
Lucas Schutte along with Tommy Costello on the kick coverage for the Colts. They put it down at the 28-yard line.
Those kind of kicks usually you can get some pretty good return on, but the Colts have been so good on their coverage that no dice.
Football at the 27-yard line. Sounds like Northern Cambria, Forest Hills really having their way with River Valley. 1st and 10. Just got a text, but no score. Throwing downfield, look out, intercepted by Ty Dumb, leaping interception at the 46-yard line. He had 3 interceptions last week in the Coal Bowl in Week 10. We look at the replay here, WA, and Rising rolling to his left. He set up and squared up and threw downfield, and look at one-handed. He pulled it in with that right hand, and Northern Cambria has the ball back. Sensational.
That's a terrific athlete. Played that well. Was well covered. Rising was hoping to get his receiver down there to make the catch, but Dunn had no part of that. He did a great job just leaping, pulling it in.
So Northern Cambria starts in Marion Center territory. Not the first time that's happened
47-yard line
tonight. It happened a lot in the second quarter. Mercy rule, it's 38-0. And Donatelli hands it off. Scheretti runs through a tackle inside the 40, down to about the 35-yard line. Alex Stewart on the stop for the Marion Center Stingers. Scheretti entered tonight's game with 154 rushes, 1,192 yards, a 7.7 average, and he's done nothing to hurt that because he's got 210 yards on 14 totes here tonight.
He's a tough runner. You can tell the way he cuts, not afraid to take a hit, also very clever at making people miss.
1st and 10 Colts, the defending District 6 champs, really looking sharp here in the middle 2 quarters in particular. And they give to Shonsky, and Shonsky is flung down.
Shonsky, the ball carrier.
On the tackle for Marion Center, Colin Anderson, defensive end.
On the tackle, Colin Anderson.
And there's a gain of a yard to about the 35-yard line. Penn's men are on their way to a victory at Juniata Valley. It's 34-8. And the score at United Valley, 22-12, but Mount Union threatening. They have the ball at the Lions' 20. That one far from over.
Yeah, that's back and forth quite a bit.
Gate Shonsky in the backfield is a sidecar to the left of Ethan Donatelli, to the right Jack Scheretti. Let's see where Dumb is at. Is he in the lineup right now or not? They send a man in motion out of the backfield, give on a little delayed handoff to Shonsky. Shonsky to the 20-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 15. And Ward Hilliard, you can just see this Marion Center defense wearing down.
Well, they're wearing down, and very good execution. Northern Cambria entire game has done an excellent job offensively of moving people out, creating holes, and the backs have been hitting them.
16-yard gain. Shonsky now 33 yards on 4 rushes. Receiver at the top of your screen is Trey Pershing. Dolney at the bottom of your screen. Dumb getting a breather. Donatelli at quarterback sends Scheretti in motion out of the formation and gives to Shonsky. And knifing across, making a good defensive tackle, is Isaac Besa. He does get inside the 20 into the Citizens Ambulance red zone. Citizens Ambulance, where community support makes it work. Be second down and about 8. Those 2 quarterbacks, Donatelli and Dumb, combined, they entered the game 83 of 148, 56% for 1,062 yards and 10 touchdowns. Good to have Donatelli back for the Colts. Scheretti, the handoff. Scheretti, 10-5, goal line, touchdown. Wow. His 4th of the night.
The handoff goes to number 22.
And for Scheretti, 25 touchdowns this season. And with exactly 1 minute to play, as we get a replay, it's 44-0. And the offensive line, led by center Braden Pellis, the guards Amsdale and Schutte, they're doing a great job up front too.
They're just blowing holes open, and Scheretti's just doing a nice job of getting through that first seam, and then he's in the secondary, lights out.
Danny Farrell the holder, puts the snap down from Zach Kirsch, and Michael Konitsky's extra point is good. And it's now Northern Cambria 45, and the Marion Center Marion Center Stingers nothing. Our third quarter brought to you by R4H Medical Transportation. Coming back with a Colts kickoff after this on Renda Digital TV.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Back with you at Duffy Doherty Stadium. Luther Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Drive summary. 5 plays, 47 yards, took 3 minutes and 28 seconds. Sharetti now Ward, 15 carries, 227 yards, 4 touchdowns.
Wow, it's a spectacular night. Really the story of the game. And we're considering getting him out of there so he doesn't get hurt for next week. That's quite a night.
Konitsky has it teed up.
Mike Konitsky to kick off for the Colts.
I'm going to look back. They've scored on at least 5 straight possessions. Squib kick taken at the 22 by Noah McCoy. And Noah is upended. There's a tackle coming in, a flag coming in late. McCoy was upended by Lucas Schutte. I'm not sure what would the penalty be, Ward.
I think it was a blocking penalty.
Replay. Not on the tackle.
No, it wasn't on the tackle. I think it was just a block. Let's see what he says.
Maybe I see. I think, yeah, block in the back is what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight possessions. Northern Cambria has scored, and 7 out of the last 8 times they've had the ball, they have scored. The exception was when they had the deflected pass interception by Kobe Hankinson.
They just made, just like they threw a switch, and just can't do anything wrong offensively. They're just blowing holes in the line.
From the 46-yard line, let's see, football is fumbled and recovered by Marion Center. On the fumble recovery, it was Kyle Spears. 25 seconds, clock ticking. Ends up being a gain of about a yard.
Second down and 9.
And we may have witnessed the final play of the third quarter presented by R4H Medical Transportation in Cherry Tree. Proud to bring you the third quarter of action. The team at R4H would like to wish both teams a safe and exciting game tonight. Northern Cambria, 24 points in the second quarter, 21 here in the third. It's mercy rule time heading to the fourth. Colts 45 and the Marion Center Stingers nothing right here on Renda Digital TV.
The team at Smith Coal & Oil know how hard work and dedication pay off. The Northern Cambria athletes and coaches know this as well and make their communities proud. Smith Coal & Oil is pleased to be a sponsor of high school athletics. Good luck to all the athletes in the playoffs. The cold weather has arrived. Need coal, heating oil, or propane? Give the team at Smith a call and don't let winter catch you by surprise. Smith Coal & Oil in Northern Cambria, 814-948-4708.
The Barnesboro American Legion Post 508 would like to congratulate the Northern Cambria Colts football team and coaches on a fantastic year. Go get them today. Everyone at the Legion is rooting you on.
Let's go Colts!
The Barnesboro Legion invites you to check out the best club in town. Become a social member for only $6 a year and join the Legion family. Tickets are still available for tomorrow's Auxiliary Cash Bash starting at 5 p.m. Open to members and signed-in guests. Barnesboro Legion, proud supporter of NC student athletes.
Colt pride never dies.
Back with you at Duffy Doherty Stadium. We head to the fourth quarter of action. First minute of the first quarter brought to you by our friends at First National Bank. At First National Bank, applying for loans just got easier. Apply for multiple loans at once with FNB's Fast and Easy eStore Common App.
Ball under 14.
Second down, 8 to go at about the 19-yard line for the Stingers.
But I'll check.
New quarterback in there for Marion Center, and he throws it out in the flat to McCoy. Quarterback for the Stingers, Trent Slavinsky, a freshman. Caleb Dolney made that tackle for the Colts. All of our Renda Digital TV broadcasts are archived, so you can go back and watch them whenever you want to. So spread the word. If somebody couldn't view the game tonight, they'd like to watch it, just find Renda Digital TV on YouTube. You'll find a whole bunch of games. Where I expect you to go home and analyze your own analyzation.
Yeah, I'll be super critical too.
3rd and 11. And the freshman quarterback looking to pass, throws, and it's dropped on the far side of the field. Intended receiver, I think that was Landon Cook. But it's been that kind of night ever since the first quarter came to a close. When the sun set, it was lights out for Marion Center as things turned out.
Sawinski's played a little bit at quarterback this year, so this isn't the first he's been in.
In his hands and incomplete. Bring up 4th down.
I want to thank our video producer, Andy Hart, for his outstanding work. Working with him for the first time tonight. He's normally with Indiana, but Indiana Little Indians have put the equipment away. And now we have a whistle, and what do we have? A timeout called by Marion Center. 10:27 left in the football game. Special thanks to our friends at Smith Coal Company and American Legion Post 508, our presenting sponsors of tonight's digital stream. It's been all Colts, the defending District 6 champs. 45, Marion Center nothing on Renda Digital TV.
What's up, everyone? I'm Carissa Luther.
And I'm Dante Luther, and we got another one. Freedom Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Northern Cambria is now Luther Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Same great place, same great people, same great service. Call or visit us today.
The team at Smith Coal Oil know how hard work and dedication pay off. The Northern Cambria athletes and coaches know this as well and make their communities proud. Smith Coal Oil is pleased to be a sponsor of high school athletics. Good luck to all the athletes in the playoffs. The cold weather has arrived. Need coal, heating oil, or propane? Give the team at Smith a call and don't let winter catch you by surprise. Smith Coal Oil in Northern Cambria, 814-948-4708.
Troup to punt, and he barely gets it away. And it's going to bounce at the 32-yard line. 16-yard punt.
Tyler Phillips downs it for Marion Center. And Northern Cambria starts out.
So guess what? They're going to be in Marion Center territory again.
10 from the Stingers' 33-yard line.
See where they put the football down at the Marion Center 32. Second time this half they've started in Stinger territory. Started in the second quarter. 1, 2, 3 drives in Stinger's territory. Short field, they've capitalized, and when they haven't had the short field, Sharetti's taken over. Shonsky gets the handoff. Good defense led by Isaac Besa and some others. And Shonsky, though, refuses to go down. Boy, he's a strong young man. Gate Shonsky, sophomore, 5'8", 175, built like a fire plug.
Yeah,
Number 6,
ran like one there.
75, Tyler Phillips and Austin McKendrick. The gain of 2, a hard 2, but we have a second down and 8, the ball at the 30.
Second down and 8 from the 30-yard line. United Valley 22-18 over Mount Union in the fourth quarter. That game is tightened up. Who has the ball, Jared?
Mount Union.
Mount Union with the ball. Second down, 8. Pistol formation. Donatelli throws over the middle. Too tall for his intended receiver, Zach Kirsch. and it will be third down. I think that's a case of just trying to get Donatelli some reps, get him back in the flow of things.
That may not be in the best of taste in a game like this, though.
Yeah,
I understand what they're doing, though.
Yeah, I have no problem with it. When you're coming off an injury, you're out 6 weeks. I'm sure Adam Rising would understand that, too. It's the big picture for the Colts. Can't worry about feelings when you're in the playoffs. Twins left and right. Pistol back, Chonsky. And Donatelli hands it off to Gate. Gate is stood up, still fights for yardage. He refuses to go down. Gets inside the 30. Look at the replay here on our screen. Tackle was made by Anthony Douglas defensively for the Stingers.
Takes about 3 or 4 guys to bring him down.
He was hit initially just inside the 20. A couple of big bodies got on him, and he spun off for a yard extra. Ball's at the 27, where it'll be 4th down and about 5 to go. Mercy rule inside of 8 minutes. It's 45-0 Colts. Sidecar to the right of Donatelli is Chonsky. And Donatelli to pass. Donatelli going to heave for the end zone. Has a receiver out there, but it's incomplete. And intended for a reserve in there, Brad Valeria. And it will be Marion Center football.
Almost hooked up there.
Incomplete. Nice coverage.
Oh, very close being caught, but I couldn't tell from here exactly why he did not catch it or what might have happened. He was double teamed. Nice pass.
I forgot to look at our replay monitor. So
at their own 27-yard line.
Here it is one more time. Good protection, and yeah, just maybe
somebody
overran it. Ball was underthrown a little bit. I don't think it was double coverage, but I don't know that Marion Center got a handle on the ball. Marion Center at their own 27-yard line. And they hand it off. No, they're going to pass, and the young quarterback, Slavinsky's pass is caught. Zach Kirsch made the tackle. Let's see on the far side of the field. Alex Stewart on the reception.
That's a tough kid, huh?
Alex Stewart is amazingly tough. His career is going to come to an end tonight. The 5'9", 180-pound senior. It was a shame they lost their junior running back, Drew Runk. Really hurt Marion Center this season. Runk hopefully will make a full recovery and come back next year. Receiver to the right boundary for the Stingers is Cole Adamson. Slavinsky goes under center, and there's movement, and I think that will be procedure. It is on the Stingers. 6:22 on the game clock.
Procedure against Marion Center.
And Mount Union.
26-yard line.
Looks like they're backed up, right? Looks like they're punting maybe from their own end zone. Yep, that's exactly what's going on. It's 22-18, United Valley in the fourth quarter. And United Valley is going to take over at their own 48-yard line. 8 penalties in the game.
9.
9 penalties in the game. 5 on Northern Cambria for 35 yards. 4 on the Stingers for 35 yards. Our stats compiled by Jerry Rossi tonight. Pass underneath, and it's caught by Landon Cook at the 35 to the 40. First down, well done by Trent Slavinsky. On the tackle, it was Ricky Kirsch for the Colts.
Pass was caught by number 11.
I believe there was a Kirsch out here that was a pretty good player at one time. I seem to remember that name. Don't hold me to that. But
I think you're right. Now you have my you're going to see smoke coming out of my ears. I've got my brain working. That's dangerous.
Didn't mean to do that.
1st and 10 at the 43. Penns Manor, how about the Comets? 34-8 over Juniata Valley.
That was at Juniata, too.
Yes. Alex Stewart gets the handoff and has a couple of yards to the 45. Zach Kirsch on the tackle again. It's still at Juniata Valley, too, Ward. I see it right on the screen here. They have not changed locations.
And he's taken down after.
So, Jerry, any update on purchase line? Let's see here.
By Zach Kirsch.
Stewart's got up limping again. They need to get him out of there.
And also number 35 for Northern Cambria.
Just top to bottom, great finish, great performance by the Northern Cambria team. Their line was outstanding, their running backs. Everything was working tonight.
2nd down and 8. Slavinsky looking, good protection, fires over the middle, intercepted by Northern Cambria. And with the football for the Colts coming into Marion Center territory is Danny Farrell. And Farrell
he's taken down by 75
returns it.
Austin McKendrick and 53, Racine McGinnis.
Came near sideline. Broke a tackle and got inside the 40 to the 36, and we have a media timeout on the field with 4:11 left in the football game.
First and 10 for the Colts.
Special thanks to Luxembourg Jewelers, bringing you our timeouts tonight. 2 locations in downtown Indiana and at the Indiana Mall for over 100 years. They are Indiana's Jewelers, Luxembourg's Jewelers. Coming back to finish this football game up from Duffy Doherty Stadium, Colts are going to host the semifinal matchup, and apparently it's going to be a rematch from just last week against the Cambria Heights Highlanders. Coming back with more on Renda Digital TV.
The Barnesboro Slovak Club is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. And if you're looking for a friendly, comfortable atmosphere with good friends and entertainment, then try the Barnesboro Slovak Club. The Barnesboro Slovak Club welcomes new members, and there's always fun activities to do there. And be sure to check the Slovak Club out on Facebook for upcoming events. Again, that's the Barnesboro Slovak Club. Join today.
Back with you at Duffy Doherty Stadium. Colts with the football, 4:11 to play in the game. Both coaches will join us on our post-game show. Bad snap, and diving on it for the Northern Cambria Colts was Trey Pershing, the backup quarterback. Line of scrimmage was the Marion Center 36. Trent Slavinsky applying some heat there too, going after that loose ball. So it's 2nd down and 19 to go from the 45 of Marion Center. Getsky, Shonsky, sidecar left, and Pershing's pass is intercepted by Marion Center. For the Stingers, Slavinsky doing a good job on both sides of the ball since coming into the game. We get a replay here, and Trey Pershing's pass might have been even deflected at the line of scrimmage.
Can't tell that. But nice job by Marion Center to pick it off. Still scrapping out there.
Back-to-back plays, back-to-back interceptions. 3:16, and going to be a timeout called by Northern Cambria. Let's see if we can update our out-of-town scoreboard. Juniata Valley just scored, but too little too late. Penn's Manors winning 34-14. And Mount Union, they have the ball back, it looks like, at their own 41-yard line, and United Valley clinging to a 22-18 lead. How about an update on Forest Hills and River Valley? Anything we're looking on our mobile devices here. 3:13 left here.
Guilfoyle's it's in their mercy rule. It's 33. It's in their ball game. It's being 13-14. That's in their mercy rule.
Also, it wasn't a mercy rule, but Slavinsky, as we come back to action, we almost had 3 interceptions in 3 plays, breaking that up for Northern Cambria. it was Tommy Costello.
Nearly gets intercepted by number 35.
I want to thank Smith Oil and Colin Oil. Winter's right around the corner. If you need coal, heating oil, or propane, give the team at Smith a call at 814-948-4708. And Barnesboro American Legion Post 508. They're streaming the game live tonight. We say hello to all of our friends down there watching. They invite you to check out the best club in town. Become a social member for only $6 a year and join the Legion family. Slavinsky dancing around, going to keep it, tuck it away, and he's tackled right in front of the Stingers bench. And it will be third down. Tickets are also available for tomorrow's Auxiliary Cash Bash starting at 5 p.m., open to members and signed-in guests. And then looking ahead, a couple of events on November 22nd, Thanksgiving Eve, DJ Tommy Guns will be at the Legion, 10 p.m. to midnight. And December 16th, the Barnesboro Legion annual Kids Christmas Party. Boy, that sounds like a lot of fun with crafts, food, and fun for all ages. Thank you, Barnesboro American Legion Post 508. By the way, Brady Hoover made that tackle for the Colts. We want to announce some of these young players that are in there. Under 2 minutes to play in the game. And Slavinsky going to keep it, trying to bounce outside, picking his way into Colts territory. And did he fumble the ball late? Or they're going to rule him down. They're going to say fumble, I think. And Parker Schutte. It is going to be Colts ball. We'll get a replay here as Slavinsky. Yeah, it was forced by Parker Schutte. So, fumble. We've had 3 turnovers in as many possessions. Gate Shonsky recovered, Chris Graham, our spotter. 133.
It's a back and forth game here now. They have a first and 10 from their own.
Colts at their own 43-yard line as we're going to run a couple plays and get ready for the post-game show. And a fumbled, and Marion Center has it. 4 possessions, 4 turnovers.
I think they want the game over. Both sides do.
Rasheem McGinnis recovers for Marion Center.
There's a lot of new people in there, making some mistakes.
The handoff between Pershing and Shonsky, just not clean. So 1:12 to play. They restart the clock. Marion Center at the Northern Cambria 38. So we had no scoring in the first quarter and no scoring here in the fourth quarter, but we have had plenty of turnovers.
And plenty of scoring in those other quarters.
45 points in the middle 2 frames. Marion Center getting a player, Lakin Bailey, in there late. Lines up at left tackle, or left guard. And Slavinsky going to throw downfield for diving receiver. That is Ty Phillips, but it's incomplete. One freshman trying to hook up with another freshman. And the clock continues to roll even on the incompletion. Some of the fans heading for the exits. And next week, the defending District 6 champs are going to have a big tussle with Cambria Heights. Rematch of last week's game that went to the Colts 28-11. Slavinsky is going to be hit and sacked, and he fumbled the football. I think Marion Center got it back, but there's 000 on the clock. Gate Shonsky applying the lather, and the game is over. Well, started out like this was going to be a tight football game. We were scoreless after the first quarter, but the Northern Cambria Colts flexed their muscle. And I always like to say, Ward, you're the defending champs until somebody can knock you off. You're the champs until somebody can knock you off. And Marion Center didn't come close tonight, and Northern Cambria has just won their 10th game in a row after a season-opening loss to United Valley. They are really rolling.
That's very, as I said, it's impressive from top to bottom. Great blocking at the point of attack, great defense. Running backs are running well. They just did everything right.
And they continue to play great defense.
Yeah, and that is the key. That was the thing that will carry them as they go deeper into the playoffs.
Coming back with our post-game show, we'll have interviews with both coaches, Adam Rising and Sam Schutte. We'll recap it for you when we continue. Final score, Northern Cambria Colts 45 and the Marion Center Stingers nothing. Our coverage tonight being presented by Smith Coal Company and American Legion Post 508 on Renda Digital TV.
Good luck, Colts, from Lynn Sunoco of Northern Cambria, servicing your auto mechanical needs with expert care. Lynn Sunoco has a long list of satisfied customers. Also in Northern Cambria, Medvan Transport, providing non-emergency transports for wheelchair and station car transports for all your medical transport needs. Medvan Transport is now hiring drivers and EMTs.
Looking for a new home? Call Jessica Stonebreaker at Oak Grove Realty. From top-of-the-line houses to thrifty apartments and everything in between, Oak Grove Realty knows that everyone is different, so they have something for everyone. A realtor for over 20 years, Jessica focuses on relationships. She'll be with you to the closing table and beyond. Voted Best of Indiana County 2 years in a row. Jessica Stonebreaker and Oak Grove Realty, where you begin your search for your next home. 724-471-1234.
The Barnesboro Slovak Club is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. And if you're looking for a friendly, comfortable atmosphere with good friends and entertainment, then try the Barnesboro Slovak Club. The Barnesboro Slovak Club welcomes new members, and there's always fun activities to do there. And be sure to check the Slovak Club out on Facebook for upcoming events. Again, that's the Barnesboro Slovak Club. Join today.
The team at Smith Coal and Oil know how hard work and dedication pay off. The Northern Cambria athletes and coaches know this as well and make their communities proud. Smith Coal and Oil is pleased to be a sponsor of high school athletics. Good luck to all the athletes in the playoffs. The cold weather has arrived. Need coal, heating oil, or propane? Give the team at Smith a call and don't let winter catch you by surprise. Smith Coal and Oil in Northern Cambria, 814-948-4708.
The Barnesboro American Legion Post 508 would like to congratulate the Northern Cambria Colts football team and coaches on a fantastic year. Go get them today. Everyone at the Legion is rooting you on.
Let's go Colts!
The Barnesboro Legion invites you to check out the best club in town. Become a social member for only $6 a year and join the Legion family. Tickets are still available for tomorrow's Auxiliary Cash Bash starting at 5 p.m., open to members and signed-in guests. Barnesboro Legion, proud supporter of NC student athletes.
Colt pride never dies.
MarionCenterBank.com. Looking for a bank that's rooted in your community? Looking for a bank that has all the latest options that a hometown bank should have? For personal and business banking, home loans and student loans, and fraud protection that's state-of-the-art, trust Marion Center Bank. With locations servicing Indiana, Armstrong, and Cambria counties. Struggling with student loan applications and decisions? Now is the perfect time to inquire about student loans at Marion Center Bank. MarionCenterBank.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Thank you, Jer.
Back with you at Duffy Doherty Stadium, where tonight the Northern Cambria Colts won it 45-0 over the Marion Center Stingers. Jack Chiaretti, 4 touchdowns, over 200 yards rushing. It was all Northern Cambria. Ward, let's take a look at the stats that shaped up this big victory for the defending District 6 Class A champions.
Let's give Marion Center's first. Rising, 4 carries, 9 yards. Stewart had 7 carries for 20. That's basic. That's how you say it, I think. Besa had 7 carries, 21 yards. 2 yards on 2 carries for Cook, and Slavinsky had 3 for 5. 23 rushing attempts, just 57 yards through the air. They were 7 of 17 with 3 interceptions, just 32 yards, 57 on the ground, 32 through the 89 total yards. That's fantastic defense by the Colts. For Northern Cambria, Chiaretti, we've already commented, 15 carries, 227 yards, 4 touchdowns, a heck of a night, and it was his birthday. Farrell, 2 carries for 11, 9 carries for Dunn, for 79 yards and 2 touchdowns, and Schlonsky had 7 carries for 40 yards, 33 rushes, 346 yards, 6 touchdowns for Northern Cambria. Through the air, 6 of 17, 2 interceptions, just 53 yards, 346 on the ground, 53 through the air, 399 total offensive yards.
Unbelievable performance by Northern Cambria, and Mount Union has just taken the lead on United Valley 25-22 with only 1:25 left in that football game.
That's too bad.
Penns Manor is up 34-14 on Juniata Valley, and Forest Hills all over the River Valley Panthers tonight, 41-13 with about 6 minutes left in that football game. We're going to come back with more on our post-game show from Duffy Doherty Stadium. Both coaches expected to join us up here in the booth. All Colts. They put 45 points on the board, and they did it in the middle 2 quarters on their way to a convincing victory. They'll have a rematch in the semifinals next weekend, a rematch from last week when they played in the annual Coal Bowl against Cambria Heights. They'll be right back here at Duffy Doherty Stadium next Friday night. More to come on our post-game show. Colts 45, Stingers nothing, right here on Renda Digital TV, presented by Smith Coal Company and American Legion Post 508.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
R4H, this is Bree. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Justin Nagel with R4H Medical Transportation. R4H is here when you need us. R4H provides transportation 7 days a week, including holidays. We offer both local and long-distance transportation for ambulatory clients, as well as those who require a wheelchair, gurney chair, or stretcher van. We provide transportation to medical appointments, social, and holiday events. We take pride in providing quality care and professional services to all of our clients. Due to our rapid growth and increasing need for our services, we are looking to expand our team. If you are interested in joining our team as a driver, apply online at rider4h.com. Full-time, part-time, casual, and seasonal driver positions are available in many locations. R4H Medical Transportation is an equal opportunity employer.
As always, because of you,
we are R4H.
You can shop for pretty much anything online. Clothes, food, vacations, you name it. All without ever leaving the comfort of your couch. Finally, banking can be just that easy too. With the all-new FMB e-store, you can shop for hundreds of financial products to manage your money, all from the comfort of your couch. From clicks to bricks, we've got you covered. Experience the FMB e-store in branch, on your phone, or online at fmb-online.com.
There are many good reasons to shop Martin General Store in Home, PA. Take advantage of this month's specials. Every Tuesday, cheesesteak pizza by the slice. Also, Coke or Pepsi 20-ounce bottles, 2 for $4. After 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, 1 free topping with a pizza purchase. And get 3 cents off a gallon of gas with your Martin Gold Star Rewards card. Hot foods, deli items, milk, breads, and more at your local Martin General Store on Route 119 North in Home, PA.
Welcome back to Duffy Doherty Stadium, where tonight the Northern Cambria Colts defeat the Marion Center Stingers, and the defending champs move on to the semifinals next week. Going to be a rematch against Cambria Heights, and we are joined by Colts head coach Sam Schutte. Coach, congratulations. Sum it up for us here tonight. Big middle 2 quarters.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a great team win. I think, I was worried about a lot of things, as I usually do for the game, and I think it was just a great team effort. I mean, offense, I thought, was clicking on all cylinders. Got Ethan back in, and Ty moving back out to the wide receiver a little bit. It was nice to see that. Defense was playing lights out as usual, and special teams, I think, was really on point, too, with a nice 35-yard field goal. That was, again, it was a nice 3-phase game and a nice win for us.
First quarter was a little rocky. only 3 possessions in the entire first quarter, and you moved the ball, but I know it was something we talked about on the pregame show. You didn't want to commit penalties, and you son of a gun, you kind of kept shooting yourself in the foot on that first drive at least.
Absolutely, and there were some plays that we had and things we worked on that we thought we could take advantage of, and there we were. We get to where we want to go, and they keep getting called back, and we keep putting ourselves in a hole, and that was something that we really worked on all week and stressed in pregame, and maybe we'll just call it jitters, and they turned it around, and they got things going in the right direction.
You were able to welcome your quarterback who got knocked out, I believe, in week 3 against the Stingers. Ethan Donatelli got him into the game in the second quarter, I believe, and got him some reps and kept him in there. And I'm sure it felt great for him to be back out there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's nice to see a smile on his face like that. I mean, for weeks I've seen him sit at practice with a gloom and doom look on his face, and he's there to support the team, but it is not the same. And tonight I got to see that light again, and I think he kind of knocked the rust off a little bit, and I think he's going to be ready to go next week.
Is that something you'd look at maybe starting him next week?
The
two-headed monster.
Well, I think I'm not. I don't know. We'll see.
Hey, talk about Jack Shreddy. It's my first time seeing you this year, other than the scrimmage in August. 15 carries, 227 yards, 4 touchdowns. He scored touchdowns on 4 of his last 5 carries.
Yeah, and Jack is just he's just a hammer. I can't say enough about Jack. And I told him the other day, I said, I wish I could clone you. Because he just does everything right on the field, off the field. He's a leader on the field. He's a leader off the field. He sets such a great example for the younger guys. He's the type of player that gives kids rides when they don't need rides. He's just that guy, and I can't say enough good things about him. And I'm just so happy to see the success he's having. And he just runs well, and he plays defense well. He just does everything, outstanding. And he worked for it.
And really, on the defensive side, I thought he really got you going with the blitz up the middle. And I forget who he hit, but I could hear the pads in my headset.
Yeah, he had that big blitz up the A gap there, and it was one of the biggest hits we saw all season. And that's why I said he just gets it done for us on both sides of the ball, and we're just really fortunate to have him. And again, I can't stress enough how hard he works on and off the field.
Ty Dum did what Ty Dum has done. 79 yards, a couple of touchdowns. He ran the show, got into the mix then as a receiver too. I'm sure that kind of felt good for to get the old band back together. So
yeah, absolutely. And again, Ty, he looks at me when Ethan started walking on, big smile on his face, and he bumps right out to where he belongs, and he looks at home out there. So yeah, it was nice to see those guys. As you said, get the band back together, and it kind of reminded me of the beginning of the year and all the excitement you have, and you start seeing that again for the playoff season, and it's just nice to get people healthy when they need to get healthy.
Gage Shonsky too really impressed me. Wow, he's built like a fire plug, but he's tough as nails.
Gage was a kid that we had high expectations for at the beginning of the year, and he had one injury after another, and I said, boy, Gage, I hope you get him out of your system this season, because he went from an ankle to a foot to a shoulder to a concussion, and it was just like he could never get going this year. And finally he had like 5 weeks of doing nothing but resting and healing, and here he is, and he's putting on a performance, and this was the kid that we were hoping to see from week 1.
Well, looking around the Heritage Conference tonight, first let's address next week's game. It's going to be a rematch from last week's Coal Bowl against the Cambria Heights Highlanders, and that's always difficult when you're playing a team twice in one season and they're going to be ready.
Yeah, and let alone playing them twice, but a rival. And you bring in all the other emotion and all the other opinions and all the other social media things that go on, and that's something that we're going to have to battle all week. And it's it is what it is, because we can't pick who we play. All we can do is prepare and play who's in front of us.
Penns Manor won. They're going to play the winner of Purchase Lima Shannon Valley. We hadn't got a final on that. In Double A, both River Valley and United Valley lost tonight. Forest Hills really hammered River Valley, and United Valley let a second-half lead get away. So sorry to see those seasons come to an end.
Yeah, and I think that says a lot about our conference, too, with the Single A and Penns Manor, and even tonight with Marion Center and Cambria Heights. And I think United played a really tough game by the sounds of it, and I think River Valley was a really good team too. So you're looking at how many teams in our conference that are, making it into the extended season and continuing too. So I think that says a lot about the type of play that all these teams have to go through to play that caliber of competition week in and week out.
Sam, thanks for making the climb up to the press box. Congratulations on a convincing 45-0 victory. We'll see you next week.
Yep, thank you.
Head coach Sam Schutte of the Northern Cambria Colts. We're going to come back when our post-game show continues, presented by Smith Coal Company and American Legion Post 408 here in Northern Cambria. Head coach Adam Rising of the Marion Center Stingers up next. 45-0 Colts win it. You're watching on Renda Digital TV.
This is State Senator Joe Pittman, wishing all of our student athletes and their families every success. Friday Night Lights are always exciting, and I recognize how important it is for students to be involved in activities, whether it be in athletics or the performing arts. I salute not only all of our students, but also all who guide them, on and off the gridiron. And I wish all of our hometown teams the best of luck this season.
So what sets S&T apart from other financial institutions is that they are visionary. Now, we understand that it is partially about the numbers, but they know it's not just about the numbers. It's about the management team, it's about the strategic and business plan, it's about how the team is going to execute on that. In short, S&T gets it. Quite honestly, we couldn't have done it without S&T.
What's up, everyone? I'm Carissa Luther.
And I'm Dante Luther, and we got another one. Freedom Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Northern Cambria is now Luther Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Same great place, same great people, same great service. Call or visit us today.
The team at Smith Coal & Oil know how hard work and dedication pay off. The Northern Cambria athletes and coaches know this as well and make their communities proud. Smith Coal & Oil is pleased to be a sponsor of high school athletics. Good luck to all the athletes in the playoffs. The cold weather has arrived. Need coal, heating oil, or propane? Give the team at Smith a call and don't let winter catch you by surprise. Smith Coal & Oil in Northern Cambria, 814-948-4708.
The Barnesboro American Legion Post 508 would like to congratulate the Northern Cambria Colts football team and coaches on a fantastic year. Go get them today. Everyone at the Legion is rooting you on.
Let's go Colts!
The Barnesboro Legion invites you to check out the best club in town. Looking for a great place to hold a wedding, birthday party, or your holiday and Christmas parties? Check out the Legion Event Hall, open to the public to rent. Barnesboro Legion, proud supporter of NC student athletes.
Colt pride never dies.
Back with you in the press box at Duffy Doherty Stadium, continuing on our post-game show, a 45-0 victory for the Northern Cambria Colts, much to the dismay of Marion Center head coach Adam Rising. But, Coach, we appreciate you making the climb up here. Your kids came out, really battled in the first quarter. You know, it's hard to believe things ended up the way they did, you know, first quarter. It was a scoreless game, and you had some opportunities.
Yeah, absolutely. Kids came out early. You know, we moved the ball our first drive, kept the chains moving, and unfortunately we had a halfback dinged up early in the game, and it just changed our game plan a little bit. But credit to our kids, they battled Mark. Proud of their effort. Hats off to Northern Cambria. They beat us in all facets of the game tonight.
That halfback you're talking about, Alex Stewart, and he really had to gut it out, didn't he?
He sure did. He's a tough kid. We're going to miss him. Along with all of our seniors, Kobe Hankinson, Logan Gromley, Mason Mantini, Austin Saxfield, Anthony Douglas. I think I said Rice and McGinnis. Our seniors just appreciate their efforts, and with Stewart, game planners come in and chip away and run between him and Besa within the tackle box, and we were able to, like I said, we were able to move the sticks, and unfortunately he got dinged up early, and it's part of the game, and I have to overcome that. But like I said, Northern Cambria, you see why they're the number one defense. They swarm to the ball, they're physical, and their kids get after it.
They held you at under 100 yards, 89 yards total offense is what we had you for, and that's probably hard for you to believe the way you were playing down the stretch.
Yeah. I mean, you go into a scout report with a script and having an idea of what you can do, and you got to dig to your back pocket, and Yeah, I mean, we just couldn't get things going. Well, we got things going initially, and then things halted. And defensively, they opened us up with the jet reads, and between Dumb running it and Shreddy running downhill, those two, it's a dynamic duo. And we repped all those things that we've shown them throughout the course of the week. But they beat us up front with their trap game. And we just didn't have an answer for it. We just got out-muscled.
Was there anything that you felt tilted the game at any one point?
Again, I don't want to reminisce on Stewart going down, but that was a big tilt, Mark. And when your senior halfback goes down, and he's not 100%. Now it's putting more pressure, on Besa and on Rising, and. It changes your plan offensively, what you want to do, and cut you down from a dimensional standpoint. So, that was a tilt. Again, hats off to Northern Cambria and Sam and his kids. You can see why, they're reigning champs from last year.
Yeah, and never easy for a season to come to an end. You already talked about the seniors, but the fact that I look at this Marion Center roster and some of the key performers that you've developed and some of these young people that you've developed as this season has progressed, I think the future is very bright for you, Coach.
It really is. Very optimistic with our future. You can never replace those key seniors that move on, from your program. But there was a lot of younger kids that got a lot of reps this year. And, they're hungry. There was a lot of tears on the field there minutes ago. And so I enjoy that. It's tough to see, but so guys, take this emotions, take this energy, and let's catapult it for next season with our off-season work and commitment and so forth. So we lost Drew Runk early in the year with a knee injury.
Yep.
He went out towards ACL at a camp in July. So, he's one of our best two-way players. So he went down. That changed things up. And Rising didn't get any reps all summer because he was come back from a knee injury. So, it took a couple weeks to get going. So we'll be excited for the future. We're sad to miss this great group of seniors, but with these underclassmen, I could go through a bunch of names. But a lot of them play hoops, a lot of them wrestle throughout the winter months, which we advocate for, and the ones that aren't, they're going to have to get stronger.
Coach, I appreciate you doing this. You knew something had to give here tonight with two Heritage Conference teams meeting, but it's interesting and I think speaks volumes for the Heritage Conference because the semifinals next week, you're going to have Cambria Heights and Northern Cambria right here, and you're going to have Penns Manor and I think Purchase Line going at it. I'm going to just grab my phone on camera here and see if we got that final score in. Yep, it is a final. It is Purchase Line 21-13. So it'll be a Heritage Conference Final Four.
Yeah, congrats to those. Congrats to all those teams and coaches and players. It's neat to see. It's great representation. So with the additions into our conference and with the co-ops that have been occurring, it's making Heritage Conference a lot more competitive and obviously well represented within our District 6.
Coach, thanks for doing this. It won't be long. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, Mark.
Head coach Adam Rising of the Marion Center Stingers. And that's going to do it for our coverage from Duffy Doherty Stadium. A big night for Jack Scheretti. We understand it was his birthday too, Coach. 15 carries, 227 yards. So
yeah, we had Austin McKendrick. It was his birthday, and I was teasing with Scheretti because he shot a nice buck last week. And so, yeah, good for him. He's a good kid.
All right. That's going to do it for Ward Hilliard. Our statistician, Jerry Ross, I spotter in the booth, Chris Graham, and our executive producer on Renda Digital TV, Andy Hart. We're going to shut off the heater and get on out of here and pack up the gear. Final score tonight, Northern Cambria 45, Marion Center nothing. Until we talk to you next week right here from Duffy Doherty Stadium, Mark Burdig wishing you a very pleasant good evening from Northern Cambria.
Proven we can do well together.
Like the United Valley Lions, we know the importance of discipline. Robert and I brought to the county, we said we would.
We also have kept major investment priorities moving forward, such as broadband.
We know there's a lot more work to be done.
We love our county and we want to continue working for you.
Please vote Mike Keith,